We all know that you need the right tools for the job. So here at JewelleryMaker, we have developed our very own tool set just for you. In this larger set, we have provided more tools to help you develop your jewellery making skills even further. The kit includes wire cutters, a bead reamer with replacement tips, an awl, tweezers with a scoop, a sliding gauge, a snip, and all the essential pliers you will need. All of this is yours for just $15.95, neatly presented in a carrying case with an embossed JewelleryMaker logo. Stay tuned for more advice, tutorials and demonstrations of jewellery making. We provide the tools, you provide the skill.
Welcome, you're watching Designer Inspiration with me, Jenny Cleary. Today in Designer Inspiration I'm joined by the one and only... I'm being a newsreader, silly! You ruined it. You ruined it. You're like the one in Mums and Dads who's gone, yeah, but we're only 6, I'm not ready for this relationship. Well, I am joined today by the wonderful Bruges.
Hello.
Hello, love.
I haven't seen you for ages.
Well, I wanted to see your peacock, but I didn't get to see your peacock because I was reading the news at the time on another channel.
I wondered what you were doing.
Well, I was reading the JewelleryMaker news. I'm hoping you will all get to see it. Probably not, but I hope you will. How are you? I love polymer clay.
I love polymer clay too. And this is the first time I've really used the souffle clay. I've used it a little bit, but with these kits, there was one of the kits that's just ram-packed full of it and it was brilliant. I loved it.
Souffle clay for the pudding lover.
It sounds so glamorous, doesn't it?
It does. I don't choose any old clay.
Just a souffle.
Souffle? It's like the hyacinth bouquet of clay, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what souffle clay is. What are you up to, JewelleryMakers, you little monkeys? Please text us in 60777. Thanks to the lovely Lucy. Where did Jan go? I didn't get to say hello or goodbye. I just tapped her on the botty. Now, I did ask her permission before I did that. There is no need to call the police. Now, today we have souffle clay. We've got turquoise cabochon. Le turquoise cabochon. Where, Coral? Where? We've got turquoise cabochons, which is rather exciting. I've been eating Stilton, half a block upstairs, quickly shoved down the old gullet. But today we're going to start, Philip, aren't we? By giving you a little bit of a butcheranos of this new chain. You've only seen it once before, and that was yesterday morning, so it is new. Is this the last show of, what date is it today? It's our last
30th.
show of the year.
It's the 30th today.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it your last show of the year?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a bit like the last day of school then, isn't it? We ought to do some very naughty things. The fire alarm might go off. No, it won't. You may or may not. Let's mummify Phil with toilet paper. I did that to my friend Belinda.
Oh.
Took her ages to get it out. We did leave her nose and her eyes for health and safety reasons, but we completely mummified her. She was massive. Like by the time we'd finished, she wasn't before. So we've got some gorgeous chain. But let's start, me hearties, with some hearts. Who made this? This is lovely. I'm going to steal it. Who made it? It hasn't got a little name on the back, which means it's probably mine. Is it Shara? Or is it Nanny Sue, or is it Susan? I think it was Susan. Which one? Nanny Sue? JG? I'm not sure. Well, I'm caught. Now, I'm going to give you, is it 2 strands of hearts? Have a look at these. Now, hearts are always wonderful because they're going to offer you that sentiment. They're going to, and it is a lovely, it's a lovely gesture to give somebody something made up from hearts, isn't it? I've got some lush heart captions coming up for you a bit later as well. Now, I love Sodalite because it will go with your denim blue jeans, but that tiger's eye, oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really gorgeous. Now, I love the fact that you're getting Schiller on tiger's eye, and if you're into your gemstones, I do suspect tiger's eye will be one of your favourites because it gives you this wonderful travel of light. It gives you chatoyancy. You've also got the denim blues there from the Sodalite, which are really mottledy, and they also remind me of like a bit of a summer sky when the clouds are billowing in, and I really love that. Also a little bit Ming Vase-esque, isn't it? Now, the classic heart shape. Let's look firstly at the tiger's eye. And let's think about how wonderfully they would look. How wonderful they would look as cufflinks. How beautiful they would be as earrings. They've got a real richness to them, and actually they can be feminine or masculine. I'd love to prong set these. And then again, I'd say the same for the Sodalite, but then I think I'm gonna, I'm actually gonna look at this jewellery that's been made, and I love this. I think that bracelet's gorgeous. I would wear that with a pair of jeans, wouldn't you, and a shirt. I think it's really, really pretty. You got the earrings there as well, but my favourite's definitely the bracelet. I love the way the hearts are in opposite directions. They're not speaking to each other. One's probably forgotten to load the dishwasher or something. The heart duo, Tiger's Eye and Sodalite, both yours, for £9.95. You can shop with us in a couple of ways. You can get appy. You can download our app from your Google Play, from your Amazon or your Apple iStore. You can shop with us that way. You can shop with us at JewelleryMaker.com. You can, of course, get yourself on the blower, 0800 644 655. It's a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. It is lovely to have your company here today. Please don't forget, we need you to text in, otherwise we feel so lonely. And then I'll just have Phil to listen to, which is quite nice actually, because it's like listening to a very relaxing radio station, but it may put me to sleep. It won't. You're listening to Phil FM. Chill with Phil. You've practiced that. I used to practice interviewing people from Neighbours with my friend Chuck, and I'd be like, okay, here we are on Ramsey Street, and we got tapes and tapes of it when I was little. I'd interview my friend Chuck, and she would slip out of her accent. I'd be like, no, you're Australian, Chuck. You can hear us arguing on the tape. And I once filmed with her. My dad brought home a Channel 4 camera. Now, we were little, and this is the best thing ever. So do you ever remember This Bead is Technotronic? Yeah, that there was a song which used to say, this bead is Technotronic. And I had a little keyboard. And we were a band. We were Chuckademus and the Toolkit, is what we were called. And we filmed This Bead is Technotronic. And that's all I said. It was brilliant. If only I hadn't erased it with the footage of me being the Emperor in the Emperor's New Clothes. IHG C93. My brother was a worm. We made me and my cousin do that, and then every time we had anyone round, out came the tape of me and my naked cousin. Horrible. I was only little, so it was funny.
Yeah.
You know, I was like
worse
6,
then.
I guess. Yeah. They made us do it, and they thought it'd be really funny. I mean, we all laughed at the time. Now, we're going to stick on that Sodalite road. Sodalite road. Now, I think I might be a little bit silly today, Philip. What do you think? Just today.
Just for a change.
Yeah. I feel a little bit perkier than usual, Deb. You're in trouble.
Yay. Phil's in trouble.
I woke up really like, today because my back hurt. And then as the days progressed, I've been like, la, ooh. Do you know what I mean? It gets a little bit better.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, and then you feel much better because your back feels better.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Too long. And I'm getting all caught up in here, Phil.
Oh, yes, you're knotted on
Yeah,
the lever.
here we are, Deb. It's all right, darling.
okay?
It's all right now. Yeah. Once Michelle Naylor had to cut me out of my dress. No, she had to. My dress fell apart and she had to put it back together with safety pins.
Oh, I've done that with safety pins with you in a belt.
Yes, you did, didn't you? I'm always coming apart at the seams, me. I'm always coming apart at the seams. Now, I have got for you some gorgeous. Thank you for my tea coral, my love. A little bit less milk next time. I'm only joking. It's like dishwater coral. What's that? Don't you give me them V's. Now, you have got some 2mm rounds of Sodalite. These are perfect for beaded kumihimo. I did, of course. What am I doing? Blinking jewellery making busman's holiday. My niece...
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. My niece, Mina, asked me to teach her kumihimo, and I only had the square disc.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I actually can do it now, because I had to learn.
The flat braid.
Well, we did learn the flat braid on the second day, because that's hard, actually. This little fella goes home.
Oh, I think that's
Start
really easy.
again. No, we did the one where there's 2 up there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there.
Yeah.
That was the easiest one first. Anyhow.
Oh, well done.
Thank you. Thanks to Bruges. Thanks. Yeah. Now, you've got some Sodalite rounds of 2mm, and then you've got some drops of Sodalite. Now, I love Sodalite, and I never used to love it, I'll be honest with you. I never used to get it. I used to think, well, I'll just get lapis lazuli, but it's not it's the same. It is billowy white, and it is very denim blue, and it goes really nicely with polymer clay. And if you're ever sort of dismissive of a gemstone, can I just say, get it? Because once you get it and you use it, you'll actually really love it. And I think the same about Snowflake Obsidian, which is now one of my favourites. Once you learn the story of the gemstones as well, it makes you love them more. It's like when you meet someone you think they're not very nice, and then you read into their background and you think, oh, that's why they're like that, now I like them. That's my analogy. 3 strands for $8.95. Now, I would pay that for the seedy beads alone, because those seedy beads are going to be super useful. They're brilliant in micro macrame. They're brilliant for doing a brick stitch around a cabochon. They are wonderful for bead looming. They're just great little spaces and beady beads and all sorts of great things. It's the perfect white and white tea and jean jewelry lush. Beverly in Norfolk is not wrong. It is lush, Beverly. SNG C69, got loads in baskets. Hello, my gorgeousnesses. You've got to check your baskets out though, my loves. Susan in Shropshire is shopping in capital letters today. JewelleryMaker in West Yorkshire. I've got Pauline Teresa, Beverly Julie Avis. I've got JewelleryMaker in Merseyside. Linda in Blanall, Gwent. SNG C69. But De Bruges, the value is fantastic.
It is.
I mean, that is a great price tag. We can't deny that. What would you do with them, though? Is there plenty of options?
Well, I always tend to make flowers out of top drilled drops. I can never say that.
Top drill drops.
I need to
Top
practice.
drill drops. Seashells, seashells, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, Peter Piper, picture.
Peak of pepper, peck of pepper. Don't say the pheasant one.
No, I won't say the pheasant one.
No.
Although I'm quite good at saying that.
I mean, I can do it really well, so can Mia.
Yeah, but we won't go there.
We won't go there.
So I'd be tempted to make little flowers.
Yeah, of course, because of the top drill drop.
Yes, and then seedy beads for the centre. That would be
consistent.
Yeah, consistent.
Lovely.
Make nice brooches because they're a good size for a brooch.
Go with what you're wearing today. I've got to say, I love that lace top.
I've had it for years and years and years. I got it
you?
in a charity shop, and it came with a dress, but I've sort of outgrown the dress.
Well, I think
So I
that
just wear
that's
the
a
jacket
lovely.
now.
You didn't need to tell us that, but you did. You're like me. You
yeah,
share the
it
info. It just flows out.
Yeah, out it comes.
Yeah, I think
Thank
that's
you.
lovely. And we both got the memo
We're
about
both-
wearing lace
yes,
today.
Lace on the arms, yes.
Yes, because when you
Yes.
feel your arms are fat, lace will get
Cover
rid of
them with
that.
lace.
Yes, I've got horrible fat arms.
Yeah, I'd rather not see mine.
What is it? I want little twig arms, but they never grow like that, do they?
No.
She's meaty armed. $8.95 SNG C69 is your item code. Now we've got to move on because Phil's telling me to, and he's my boss. Loads of you there. It's lovely gemstone in Sodalite. Do give it a try. And you know what? Was it Beverly in Norfolk? She was right, wasn't she? Was it Beverly, or did I just make that up? Now Garnet. Oh, I love these. I love them. Hey, De Bruges, these are top drilled triangles.
Ooh.
Yes, but they've got amazing clarity. Look at these. They're lush. Let me just uniform them. This strand is rammed. Yes, it is, Philip, my dear. That strand is rammed, he said, with loads of gorgeous gemstones.
Oh.
Aren't these lovely?
I've not seen them before.
I love them.
They are brilliant.
Triangular, rather than rounding off that bottom.
Very nice.
Well, I love them, Deb. And I think actually very contemporary pieces, but also quite Art Deco pieces can be made out of these.
Yes, if you wire them into fan shapes. Sort of a half
They're
circle fan
perfect
shape.
for that.
Perfect, yeah.
Oh, do you know who would love these? Caron Crawford.
She would. Yeah, she would.
I love this strand. It's so Art Deco, but it's also reminded me of when I was growing up in a house in Prestbury in Cheltenham, one of the most haunted villages in the UK, until I moved out, of course. We had a stained glass window, and it reminds me, we had this colour, and then I just think, it's a really weird pattern actually, I don't know what it meant, but these remind me of that. Look, they're gorgeous. Aren't these lovely? Oh, and then, oh, these are lush as well. This is my favourite bundle so far. Marquise Emerald Cut Garnet. These are lush. Well done, Philip, for choosing these. Pomegranate seed colour, look at them. Yeah, they're really sparkly, look. Come on, Matteo, get close. Look at that. Oh, Deb, I'd put loads and loads of these cascading earrings, loads and loads and loads.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I love that colour. That is a lush colour. It's not purple, it's not red. You know, it's somewhere beautifully in between. It's like a fine wine.
It is. It is. Merlot colour or something.
Yeah.
But it's
a little
so
bit
rich.
mulled winey.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love these. Can I say, when I first started working under the umbrella of the Genuine Gemstone Company, I didn't like Garnet because I used to think it was almost black with no clarity. And I always remember my friend Stacey had a ring with Garnet in the middle, and I never used to really like it. But I love Garnet. This is beautiful. What colour saturation this has got. $7.95. He's a madman, he is. No wonder. Hello, Mandy. You've got two. JewelleryMaker in London's got two. You've got to multiply this, definitely. Another JewelleryMaker in London's got two. Joe Marine. Cornwall, you've got yours. JewelleryMaker in Surrey, you've got yours. I've got Andrea and Jane. I've got Yvonne, Valerie, another Jane, Eleanor. Alisad, Patricia, Abby, JewelleryMaker in Essex, Sandra, Shorleen, Isabel, JewelleryMaker in Northampton. Oh my gosh, we've only got 10 left and we've got 30 unchecked baskets. And you know something, Cecilia's got 2. So many of you are multi-buying, so I can't promise this is going to get to everybody. Kimmy in Wiltshire's joined us, so is Mo in Cheshire. Oh, we're only placing to 3rd and there's 20 horses in the baskets. Oh. Phew. Crikey O'Reilly. Give them a little kiss then to send them on their way. I'm turning into my mother, do you know that?
It happens to us all.
Does it?
It does.
Oh, Deb.
I know.
Send you on your way. My mum sings everything as well.
Does she?
Yeah. I was getting my nephew out the bath the other day, and you know, have I told you about the bath songs that only our family do?
Yes.
And
yeah,
I thought they were
yeah.
actual real songs, but
Yeah.
I just realised I just come from a really weird family. And I did the same to him. Wrap you up in a big towel and send you on your way. And he liked it, because obviously my sister must sing it to him, because he was perfectly happy with the whole debacle. I see. Now this is your keys. This is your challenge, but they are like piano keys, is what I was going to say.
They are.
The old
They
Joannas. Aren't they lovely?
I'm just contemplating what to do with them, but they're gorgeous. Yeah.
I'm thinking again they're quite Art Deco, Deborah.
I think you're right.
But they could.
Because it's the monochrome sort of black and white is quite deco.
You could make a
and
wirework piano, you know, out of these.
No problem.
Just rustle it up. You know, you've only got a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Rustle
easy.
up the old grand piano.
That'd be quite cool.
It would be
wouldn't
lovely. Have you ever been to dinner where someone's playing a grand piano?
Yes.
They don't do that anymore, though, do they?
Nice.
They used to do it in Cheltenham.
They do it in. There's a posh hotel in London that we went for afternoon tea, and they did it there.
Did you? Oh, darling,
Yeah.
did it begin with R or S? Or a different one altogether?
Yeah, a different one altogether.
Go on.
It began with L.
What was it? The what?
I can't tell you.
Say 3.
Say 3.
The Ritz, the Ivy, or...
The Langham.
Oh. Darling.
But yeah, played piano there.
Fair play to you. Did your fella
nice.
take you there, did he?
He did. Yeah, he did.
Was it a surprise?
No, I knew we were going.
Oh,
but
good, because you'd have to dress for the
You
occasion.
have to dress, you can't just turn up and...
No.
No.
And if they don't warn you, then that's it. We'll go mad.
Puts you in a bad mood.
Yeah. We'd be like, well, I never knew. I'd have worn the other shoes.
Yeah.
$6.95 is the price tag. They are gorgeous. They're making us very much feel in the mood to be taken out to dinner. Thank you very much.
Definitely.
I fancy a bit of lobster. Phil, are you going to take me out for some lobster? No, he's not. Who was that girl you put on your Facebook with you? Friend? You sure she's just your friend? I felt a pang of jealousy. Who is she? I nearly put underneath. White quartz, 2mm. Tom thought it was your sister. I actually thought you looked a bit similar, but then they do say you go for people who look like your mother. Black onyx, plain slabs. I'm not saying she looks like your mum. 10x5 to 37x6. Oh, by the way, your dad friend requested me on Facebook. Did you know that? So now we're friends. Now I'm friends with your dad on Facebook.
Uh-oh.
I loved it that my producer's dad has friend requested me. You in trouble, boy? I'm gonna set loads of little Facebook traps. ZKGC95. Great to have your company here at JewelleryMaker, where we love you. Please let us know. Are you going out for New Year's Eve tomorrow night, or what? Are you, Matteo? Going to a friend's house.
I'm going to bed early because I'm here New Year's Day for the morning show.
Oh, ouch, that hurts. Or is it with...
Who's on
It's not with me, is it?
No, it's not with you. It is Carol, I think.
The gorgeous Carol. She's been a grafter throughout this Christmas. We must all give her a big kiss.
She has.
Because it ain't easy. It ain't easy when you got them babies. Now, loads and loads of you are getting involved in this. Thank you so much. What are you doing for New Year's Eve? Coral, are you going out New Year's Eve?
Yeah. It's my birthday, obviously.
It's her birthday. It's her birthday. I'm going to spend her money. It's her birthday tomorrow, isn't it, Coral? Now, what about Philip? Is he going to be going out for New Year's Eve? Are you going out for Coral's birthday? Coral's birthday. Coral, let him come out with you. Or you can come show jumping with me if you want. We're going to Houghton Hall, darling. No? Yes, I am going there, Martha. Would you like to come? Ow. ZKG C95, £6.95. Philip from the Vale of Glamorgan has bought 3. What are you doing? Are you going out? I'm not going to make a thing of it. We're going to go a bit of show jumping, and then we're going to come home, and then we're going again in the morning.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be fine. £6.95. Last year I had a party. I did.
There's a lot of clearing up to do after a party at your house, though, isn't there?
Oh, I know. But that's why I had children. Beverly, Margaret, Cheryl, Jana, Julie, Susanna, Angela, Sarah, Maria. I know I said that. I said about Philippine tree of these. What are you going to... I reckon Philip's going to make a grand piano out of them. You think he's going to make some Downton Abbey, over-the-head style? I don't know why when Martha and I are talking to each other, we're rather like this, aren't we? My teeth are out, and I'm not frightened to use them. We're hearing now from Andy in Merseyside, who says, "Thank you, J.M. They're gorgeous, and my first strands of garnet." Oh, Mandy, not Andy. Hello, Mandy. They were gorgeous, though. Yes, you know what I was saying? If you've never on it before, don't think of it. If you know those high street jewellers, the ones that aren't that expensive. I can't even say the words. You know, or if you go into that catalogue shop, you know, have a look at their jewellery there. The garnet's not of the best quality, Mandy, but I can assure this. £6.95 ZKG C95. Now, I'm going to give you what can I ask? Chips, I would thought were the long ones. These are chips or nuggets. I mean, I would have called these nuggets. No, I don't like that. No, pebbles maybe. Pebbles. Rounded pebbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so.
I'd say pebbles, Martha. She doesn't like the word pebble. It reminds you of what, darling? Something you've picked up, and it's nice to pick things up off the ground, weirdo.
Yeah.
If you saw £10 on the ground, then you'd go, "I turned my nose up at you because you're on the floor." No. You pick them up and you go, "Come to me, I'm going to make something glorious out of you." A polished boulder is what you're calling. What are you saying? Somebody do not allow Martha in here drunk, please. It's the first time I've said this to you, Martha. She's drunk on happiness. Oh, a lot of shouting. Yeah, right in my ear that was. You don't understand, jewellery makers. When I get tintinitis, if that's what it's called. Tintinitis. Oh, tinnitus. I've always called it tintinitis. It's because of the way it's spelled. Now, I'm going to give you, firstly, the amethyst. These are beautiful. Beautiful Brazilian amethyst. Now, amethyst can be found all over the world. Brazil can give you some really gorgeous deep colour. It's natural. And then I'm going to give you iolite. Beautiful iolite. Isn't it gorgeous? It reminds me of the deep inkwell blues that you get from an octopus. That is where you get ink from, isn't it? When you see an octopi, will it squirt ink at you, or do you have to kill it to get the ink? Do you threaten it? Are you like, "Yeah, I'm going to take your wallet," and it squirts a bit of ink at you? How do you accidentally kick one in Egypt? Unless you're all trotting in there with hooves, I don't see how you can accidentally kick it whilst walking.
No.
It's Martha, everybody. £6.95 for all three. And I haven't even shown you, you've also got black agate as well. Black agate. Isn't it a lovely bundle of organic movement? Isn't it lovely? It's like drama school. Look at that. Look at the flow. You may detect a bit of druzy. Of course, every strand is different, Martha, within your agate. That one looks like an iris. Aren't these wonderful? £6.95. You've got to appreciate that is outstanding value. That price tag is shout from the hilltops value. Jeffrey, not afraid of value, is on it. So's Mandy, so's Sarah. Annette, she's in it too. Sue, jewellery maker from the Outer Hebrides. Linda, not to be outdone by Jeffrey, has also got some. Also Abby, Jill, hot on Abby's tail. Isabel, looks like she's moving through. Marlene's got hers. Beverly, hiya Beverly. A smooth, polished nugget. Yes, I like that. I'm trying to veer away from the word nugget though, because it reminds me of the drive-through.
Yes, it's not the most classy sort of...
No, word nugget.
No.
Nugget.
And they're much classier. They're like smooth river pebble. They are.
Oh, a river pebble.
A river pebble.
A river
pebble.
pebble.
In a river.
It sounds like what? Golemy. Oh, there's no please in Martha. Martha lacks the poetic gene today. You are no
Brilliant.
scholar of mine, sir. Don't lend Danny poetry. I've told you, the only thing that Danny needs lending is a roughing up and a sending out to the real world. £6.95. MVGC. Don't lend the lad poetry, for goodness sake. Does he not cry enough? Honest to goodness. Are you serious? Them upstairs. Oh, when I opened the door, nobody said hello, apart from you, Martha. I'm having them for that, if you're listening. You're letting your mothers down by being rude. Now. Not you, Danny, because you were involved in something at the time. You know. I just say it, yeah, it just comes out of my mouth, Tom. You've only seen this once previously to now, so it could be the first time you're seeing it. I mean, I ain't never seen it. This is back in stock. It came in November and it sold out in one swoop. One wonderful swoop. And have a look at the huge links. This is the chain for charm bracelets, I think. It is the chain to weave elastic through and make that great stretchy. You know the one I mean. What about you, De Bruges? You got loads of it, by the way. Before I got 10 meters of this, and it's lovely.
Go to town with lots and lots of layers and yep. Loads.
What about a Gemma Crow style dress?
Well, you see, that wouldn't work for me because I tend to catch myself on door handles and things like that. So I'd be breaking chains everywhere.
The men must open the doors for you. This is the part the suffragettes left out of the clause.
Oh.
Men must still open doors for us. We will go to work and vote, however. You know, that bit they missed out.
Open doors.
Yes, you must.
I just walk into them anyway. I'm so clumsy.
But what would you do? What, did you just show Gemma Crow, did you? Not yet, here she is. Woo!
It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
She is
so
lush.
effective.
Imagine her twirling away in Gloucester High Street.
Oh, you could take a child's eye out doing that.
She's not going out at the same time as kids. She's out dancing all night till the small hours.
That's true. That's very true.
She's probably in Tramps, knowing Gemma. That's what it's called, the nightclub Tramps in Gloucester. Oh no, there is the Beast of Tramps, isn't there? We won't talk about that actually. No, have you never heard the legendary Beast of Tramps? No. No, anyway.
So, what would I do with it? I would make long necklaces with it and connect maybe 3 sections of chain with a big jump ring, and then go into just one.
Are we a necklace?
Yeah, necklace.
Right, thank you. Sorry, I didn't know where we were.
It's almost like a long rosary link type necklace.
Yeah.
But have sections of chain, so 3 strands of chain going into a
one jump ring. Oh,
and then coming off.
Lovely.
Yeah. And it looks really nice because you get lots of movement and texture with it.
I like the idea of that, and then it gathers back up, so it gives it sort of makes it behave, but lets it go wild at the same time, a little bit like Martha with me. GP048, under £10 for 10 metres. That's only £1 a metre. If you were going for a metre of chain in your haberdashery or wherever it is, and they said £1 a metre, you'd be all over that like a flannel, wouldn't you?
Definitely. Yeah.
I think it's fantastic value. Look at everybody on the phones. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely to see you. Please don't forget to text us in. Anything you like, really. We're looking for another word for nugget. We're not liking the word nugget unless you're eating it.
No.
And full chicken breast, not the ones formed from beak and groin. 60777 is the... It happens. If you're going to eat things that are formed, be prepared that there may be some awful things that you don't ever want in your mouth. 60777 JM Studio is the way to start your message. It's true.
Yeah, I don't eat them.
If it says reformed from cuts of with this, that, there, don't eat it.
It's all the spun off stuff, isn't it?
I don't even want it. Makes me actually physically sick to even think about it. MGP 048. New Year's resolutions. What are your new? Are you going to learn a new genre of jewellery making? I can do kumihimo now. I'm on a roll. Shall I show you Mina, my 7-year-old niece, actually is amazing, and she also told me what kumihimo means in Japanese because she's half Japanese.
Ah,
crossing
brilliant.
Threads. That's what kumihimo means.
That makes sense.
It actually might have meant threads crossing. Kumihimo. How amazing is that for a 7-year-old?
Brilliant.
She was amazing. I'm very, 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 very impressed with her. She is from my family where we excel. At £9.95, unless you're me. I am the sheep of blackness. You want to look at what a metre looks like, darling? That's a metre. No. Sorry. I could ask Deb Rouge to go all the way across the room as far as she can go with this and see.
I can do that.
That's happening. Let's do it like Benny Hill. Oh,
hang on.
Hang about. That's
Hang
it.
on,
Woo!
hang on. Speed reeling.
Are you serious? Look how far away De Bruges is.
Still going.
And then you know we were talking about mummies earlier. I'm going to mummify myself in this.
Still going.
Don't let it drop off.
Hang on, hang on. Yeah. Come on, whip you around the ankles.
There's loads. She's miles away. Have you got much left on there?
I've got a fair bit, yeah. I can't see the bottom of the reel yet. Hang on.
This is mad. You've got loads. You can't even see. I'm all the way. She's all the way over here.
Woo! Right, we're off.
Ready? I'm going to mummify myself in it.
Oh, hang on. We've caught the peacock. We're wrecking the studio, Jenny.
I'm just mummifying myself in it. See how many times round my body it'll go.
It's quite a heavy chain, you know.
Twice round my body it's gone already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
right. Stand
15.
still.
Oh, I've gone dizzy.
Stand still.
Oh no, I feel funny now.
Back to the front. There you go. We lost track. Stop counting.
I've gone dizzy. I'm just waiting for a minute.
Ooh.
Feel drunk. Yeah, compare me to Gemma Crow. Put this in your pipe and smoke it, Crow.
Yeah, how long did yours take to make?
This is my version of Gemma Crow's wonderful dress. Thanks for the tutorial, Gemma Crow. I can't unreel myself without being potentially sick. So with that in mind, give me a couple of minutes. We'll be back with De Bruges. It's time for designer inspiration.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back. You're watching Designer Inspiration, where ill manners are not tolerated. Now, we are... It's true, I hate bad manners. Hello, Martha, you just walked into a room. Hello.
No.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine, how are you? What lovely manners. Your parents did a good job.
Oh, yes, I think so.
Yes.
I'd like to think so. Wait for this light to off so I can...
Now, I've got a lovely kit for you. Shall we have a look at it? Here we go, my darlings. Always remember your please and thank yous, kids. Hi, Martha.
Ah.
Hi, Martha. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. If you learn nothing else, manners, they cost nothing. And that is the way you show respect. We'll move on from that, and I'll give you a very polite souffle clay. Polite because it's posh. Souffle clay. Could you please explain to me, DeBruce? I've only done souffle clay once before. It's about the consistency, is it not?
It is. It's a lot softer to work with. The usual look about it.
Does it have a different look?
I think so. I think so. I think
Explainez-vous.
I don't know if it's because of the texture with it, but it seems a lot smoother.
Oh.
I mean,
it makes me think it might be puffier. But souffle, is souffle puffy?
Yeah, but souffle clay isn't.
It's soft and malleable,
It's soft and malleable, so it's brilliant for modelling shapes and picking up textures. So you can see your fingerprints on it really easily, which is something to bear in mind when you're using it.
Ah, so smoothly does it.
Yeah. But it's not very good for building your traditional canes.
That peacock is something quite remarkable.
I love the glitter. I just love the glitter.
I love peacocks.
It is your thing, isn't it, peacocks?
I wore my peacock scarf in today that Antoinette Duncan bought for me. Oh. I wear that pretty much every day. You know, that's my favourite. Let's see what... Souffle clay, again, it is Sculpey clay, just like your normal polymer clay is Sculpey clay, but it has a slightly different texture, so it's more malleable. It takes less work, enable it, less warming up. You know, it's more. It's the clay that likes to please, is how I'm going to say it. You ask it to form a shape, and you just, you know, if you've got dexterity problems, you're going to love it. It behaves. unlike some people upstairs. Now, we have also got Lagoon Blue. I can tell you a few stories about my time in lagoons, but I won't now. And then, you're like my kids. Oh, here we go. She's going to talk about when she used to wear hot pants. That's what my daughter always, here we go. And we have, what's this one called? Royalty. Oh, darling. Can I just say one thing? The cabochons, oh, there you are. The cabochons in this kit are blooming marvellous. Now, I've never seen in my life a turquoise, not a turcon. I don't even know what turcon is. Turquoise cabochons. Have a look. Have a look at this. Would you have a look? An oval, a gorgeous tint. Where are you? Get back here, you little devil. You've got a teardrop, an oval, and a large round. Yes, they're gorgeous. Yes, they are. Reconstituted turquoise is still turquoise. It's just pressed together and formed into a perfect shape. It's Gemma Crow's favourite form of turquoise, actually. Still completely made up of turquoise. Then I'm going to give to you lots of wire. You've got 1mm gauge wire in silver, our most popular colour. And you've got 0.6mm gauge as well. So here we have two wires that work very well together because one is your structure, t'other is your weaver. Now, you're also getting 0.25, wonderful. If you want to do tiara twisting, or if you want to get into a pearl, little fine details, sewing, crochet. I'm going to give you I'm going to call this blue-black quartz. Do you remember in the 90s blue-black mascara? So if you had blue eyes, made your eyes look amazing. I don't really know why you can't get that anymore. Or maybe you can. Isn't it that colour? Isn't it amazing? I think it's like blue-black, isn't it? Like a real navy. You don't think that is blue-black? Is that because you're just trying to argue with everything today? Graphite? What are you on about? Graphite? You side with Martha, are you? It's all right, I know which way your bread's buttered. Graphite for you, darling, or is it a blue-black?
I think it's a blue-black. It's like an
Thank
inky
you.
blue sort of colour.
Fine, thank you. She's on my army. But Philip, to who do you betroth your loyalty? He said it's red. Oh, you're so on the fence.
Yeah.
Where was he when we wanted him? Where was he?
No, he's let us down, Jenny.
He's let us down.
He's let us down big
It's all
time.
right, because we'll fight the world, Bruges.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll protect everyone from their graphite surfaces. Now, a gemstone that I'm going to call white, so Martha's probably going to call black. Wonderful, wonderful magnesite. Hello, Danny. Bonjour. When we walk into a room, we say hello. Hello. Take that upstairs with you, that information. Now, have a look. You did say hello. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the rest of them. Now, look at these. I ain't dropping it till they come through this door and all say hello. Then I'll forgive them. Now, look at this. You've got beautiful white magnesite. Now these are, do you know why I love magnesite? Because it goes so well with turquoise. Look at that. It's so fresh. And you could brick stitch around that if you wanted to.
You could.
Now, Deb, being ever the glamour puss, we're going to put some glitter in there for you.
The glitter's gorgeous in this kit.
I'm glad
Absolutely
you
gorgeous.
said that, because it's a special glitter. I don't know if you know about this glitter, but it is a glitter that you can put into resins and it won't, it'll disperse evenly. It will neither sink nor float. Did I say, is that a word, disperse?
Disperse.
Did I say it were? Disperse, I said it. Well, that's all right. That's where it comes from, isn't it?
Just sounded cute.
They're calling me the BFG. My dad used to come back and say to me, you sound like a right carrot cruncher.
What?
Be like, what you want about, Dad? Get back off to the city where you belong. And go now, because I got a shotgun. No, not really. Turquoise, sky blue, purple, silver, frosty snow white, and is that the magenta? Fuchsia. Back to the fuchsia, yes, like that. No, you are guessing all of this. Oh, and the souffle clay. Let's have a look at it all, shall we, Tom, my doll? You get, now, hang on a minute. Is souffle clay, do you think souffle clay is a little bit more expensive if you get it from that WH what's it on the high street? Because it's normally £3 a packet for normal Sculpey clay. And that's on the high street.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've not actually seen it myself. So
well, we must go and look at that
should look,
next time we're there. Now, you should be paying £51.15 for this kit. I'm going to take it down to £31.95. KOGC21 is your item code. Look at those cabochons. This is gorgeous kit. If you were buying this in that big old craft store that runs the Bobby Shaft, they'd be about £8 or £9 each, those cabochons. Plus, you've got £9 worth of souffle clay there as well if you were shopping there, so about £3 a packet. And I'm going on normal clay prices there. I don't know, you might have to pay a bit more for souffle clay, I'm not sure. So you're getting brilliant value with the gemstones and the wire combined. I just think this is great value, and you know me, I am sometimes say things I shouldn't. You know, this is well, a lot. Every day I say things I shouldn't say then. But hey, you're going to find when I'm not here, you're going to miss me, Philip. Yes, he says.
Yes.
No, you'll find any other presenter or walk in the park. Let's go. Anyway, I will be back. I will be back. Now,
Yay.
You're amazing.
Thank you. You're amazing too, Jenny.
That is huge and brilliant. This is
mammoth.
Do you know, it's very contemporary boutique, darling.
I just love the colours and all the glitters. The
glitter's amazing.
They're brilliant. So nice.
They're very the colour of the glitters come out really solidly. It's not all sort of fragments and patchy, is it?
No, it's so smooth. It just it's so metallic when you put it on there.
Do you know what that would be good for? A chachinga on a a light bulb. Don't you think that's lush? I love that. I think it's fantastic. Or if you ever watch Harry Potter, you know what's the blonde kid called? My brother calls it my son. What's his name? The blondie. Malfoy.
Yeah.
His dad has got a little thing at the top of his wand, and it looks like that.
Oh, I'd like to make a wand actually.
Well, I think you actually, and it could be. Can we not do a wand?
What's Ponyo?
Ponyo, Japanese animation film with Liam Neeson.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Oh, you'd love that. You must watch it because
it?
the colours are amazing. It's the same as like Spirited Away by the same people as that. Have you seen that?
No.
You're missing so much.
You'll have to write these down for me.
Oh, you are missing. You'll love it. But that's very Ponyo. But look at this. Well, you know I love peacocks. Glorious, basking peacock. Fantastic, but actually a contemporary peacock.
Yeah, he's quite stylised.
Get right into his head, because he's tucking his head in very gracefully. We're going to give you a price drop on...
Turn him the other way around. That's it.
Oh, I love that. It's almost like a swan neck.
Yeah.
I love the glitters made that, Deb.
I agree. I think the glitter, because it's like their feathers have got an iridescent sheen to them, haven't they?
Yes, they have, yes.
And that really comes through with this glitter.
I love it.
It's amazing.
Now we've dropped the price tag to $28.95. Now you know that actual real peacock feathers are bad luck to have indoors, whereas I think this is good luck. Did you know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Be careful, on the doorstep.
Oh.
You didn't know that, Martha? I ain't saying nothing, Martha, but is it not lucky to have peacock feathers indoors? Get them out now. If only you'd have known it. No, she didn't know it. I could have saved her all that heartbreak, any bad thing that have ever happened to you. It's all down to them peacock feathers. You've got to put them on the doorstep, you see. I've got peacock curtains that are handmade and they're about that thick and they're amazing. They're amazing.
But they look gorgeous.
They're lush, yeah. Right, my love.
Colours.
We are making le peacock.
We're making the peacock. We are. So the first thing I did, I was trying to decide where to start, but I'll start where I started. And what I did was make the frame for it first. So I took 3 lengths of the 1mm silver. That's the colour, silver wire. How long's that? 2 foot.
I never work in feet.
How many centimetres? Half a metre?
45.
45.
Yeah.
Point.
No, you might be right actually. It's half a metre. Let's go with that.
Okay. Best to have
I'm
too
falling
much.
over.
Mind the hole down there.
Imagine if I just hit the deck. It would be quite
It was all
comical.
that spinning you did earlier. That's what.
I actually, do you know what? When you get to an adult, you can't go on swings or
No.
roundabouts anymore.
No.
Because it's not
Get
even
travel
fun.
sick
Why?
on them.
I don't even get why that was fun.
Well, it
Do
wasn't.
you remember spinning around with your arms out and then lying on the floor? And that was fun. Why?
It's very odd, isn't it?
Kids
Things
are
you
weird
do
though.
as
Kids are weird.
Yeah. Mind you, I didn't like roundabouts when I was little either.
I did, you see. I could go round and round on them
Oh,
things.
could you?
Oh yeah.
I didn't mind pushing them to make them go round, but
You weren't,
I didn't like riding on them.
No.
I got travel sick, you see. So
I did too. I had to have something
was-
called Finurgan every time I got in a
yeah,
car.
funny pills. That was weird. Didn't work. Right, and then what I did when I measured the length was I made a loop at one end and wrapped the spare 2 wires around and round and round. And then on the other end, I made a hook. So using 2 of the wires, what I did was, it's not the absolutely most elegant, fantastic hook in the world, so you could actually make something really nice.
You can fashion anything, but it really,
But
let's be honest,
it
it's not
works.
about the talk part. It's not about the necklace.
not.
It's mainly about the polymer clay. It's got to be
Yeah.
something that's structural and that's going to really hold on to that
Yep.
gorgeous peacock.
Yeah, so it works, it's fine. So all of the focus is around the front. So what I did was bend 2 of the wires over into a loop and then bring the 3rd wire along and just wrap over the top to hold everything in place. I did try and keep this wrapping fairly neat going back. And then just using the flat nose pliers, just pinch it down so that the ends disappear.
You're always quite a hands-on person when it comes to wire, aren't you? You're not worried about getting stuck in and using your fingers to move things about.
No, I mean it's sort of there to be manipulated, I think. So now I've got a couple of spiky bits here, loose ends.
That's where your
that
flush cutters are going to come in handy.
just need snipping off.
Give them a snips.
One and that one. What I think you could do as well, if you wanted to, was over the twisted sections you could actually put a little polymer disc on either side,
And that'll make them nice and
and
soft.
it'll make them nice and neat and soft and tidy. But we've got that sorted and ready to go, and we can move on to making the peacock, which was the next stage. Okay, so that's our base for our necklace. So I'll pop that over there for now. And then the next thing I did was make the the wire sort of feathers for the peacock. So taking the 1 mil wire again.
It's a lovely display, that, isn't it? It's a splay.
Yes.
I'm calling it a
just
splay.
Fan. But you could make more of the little eye sections if you wanted to, and sort of refine it down. But because
isn't it amazing that peacocks are actually real and they're a thing?
Yeah, it is amazing because it's almost like they shouldn't really exist because they're so incredible looking. There was a programme on about parrots that I just saw the end.
As well.
Yeah, the colours.
I'm more a peacock girl than a parrot girl, but it is amazing. They're laughing at me for saying, isn't it amazing? What? What's funny about that, saying that? Isn't it amazing?
It is amazing. We've got, so because we live like in the woods.
What, like in a sweetie house? Like
yeah, in a gingerbread house.
Is that where you live?
Yeah.
Is that your house?
That's my house.
Oh, let Hansel and Gretel out, will you?
I will. We ate
You live
them
in the
for
middle
Christmas.
of the woods like a little old witch.
Yeah, me and my cats. Yeah.
Just literally a house in the woods.
No, there's a few of us, but yeah,
right,
we're down a dirt track in some
You and the
woods.
woodsman, yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I do like a woodsman, strong arms.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, but we've got loads of different birds all around, like woodpeckers and jays and things.
We got woodpeckers. We got 2 woodpeckers and 2 owls.
They're amazing as well.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
And how come? This is my question about woodpeckers. How do they get it so neat, that hole?
I don't know.
It's so neat.
It is. And what I want to know is, how does it not hurt their brain?
Yeah, it would. That was
It would. It would, wouldn't it?
It might be like us doing that. Just don't notice it.
Maybe they've got like
I don't know. And why do they do it? To make nests?
No, is it to get bugs and things?
Oh, that would make more
Worms
sense. Yeah.
and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, what I've got here now is 3 pieces of wire with just a simple turned loop on the end, and they're all approximately the same length. And then taking the 0.25 wire, I'm just going to wrap them together, and it's going to be dead rough because this is going to be covered in polymer clay. Okay, and then all I did was twist the 2 ends together.
Will that help the polymer clay have some purchase?
Yeah, it gives it an extra sort of
bit of an anchor point.
Anchor point, yeah. So just wrap around a bit more, cut off any ends. But then what I also did was to take my flat nose pliers and just bend the ends of the wire over. So that made sure then that I had a good area for the clay to stick to. And then you can just adjust the loops on the top and put in a bit of a curve on your wires. But I had some where the loops were heading sort of to the left, and some where I turned it and the loops were heading the other way. So whatever you want to do. So I did about 12 of these, 12, 13 of these, all varying lengths and varying sort of curves on them, and then they all just fit together to form the tail section on the peacock. So he's actually quite simple to form, and that's the next stage. So if I get onto that. Okay, get this wire out the way, otherwise I'll drop it.
Before you move on, I got mica powders to bring.
Oh, nice.
Now, mica powders, I might take some of these home actually, Deb, because these make the most incredible watercolours. Did you know this, everybody?
Yes, they do.
Watercolours, these are sparkly watercolour paints.
Yeah, you can use them on paper, so you can use them in card making, you can use them, I've stiffened the silk, sari silk, you know, the actual silk ribbon.
Yeah.
Stiffen that with PVA and then painted on with mica powders. And that,
looks nice.
That looks
Ooh.
gorgeous. And of course you can paint with it onto your polymer clay as well.
Have you used any? I don't think you had any
No,
for this, did
I
you?
didn't have any with this. So
But you paint it on and then you can seal it, can't you, if you want to?
Yes,
But it is
yeah.
quite good at staying. But
It
if
is.
you are into painting, this makes sparkly water.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Look at what you've got. You've got your poppy, your yellow, your orange, your pink, your blue, and your soft pink. They are phenomenal quality. Now, believe me, a little goes a very, 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 very long way. You can sprinkle this into resin. You can use it with your F colours. You can use this in so many different ways, in wonderful mediums. If you're doing letter stamping, loads of different techniques, this is going to suit you. Now, maybe you've decided for 2015 that you're going to get a little bit more creative. I am having really weird. 1 minute Phil sounds like a woman, the next he sounds like a man. I'm getting all different things in my ear. TFGC03, your mica powder collection, essential and all yours for a wonderful price tag. For £14.95. How much are these each
Wow.
normally? Have you ever bought them not from
I
JewelleryMaker?
haven't. I've only bought them from JewelleryMaker because the prices are so good here. And I love the fact that I get bundles from here. And so I get colours that I wouldn't normally buy. So I wouldn't normally buy the zesty pink colour. But
The corally, yes,
yeah,
yes.
But when you look at it with the red and the pink next to it
looks
there,
great,
it
doesn't it?
works really well. So I wouldn't normally buy that because I tend to go off for the blues and the greys and the blacks. And
So it's given you an
and
opportunity.
it means that I'm using a colour palette that's a new colour palette, and then you get different ideas sparking off, and it's really nice to get it in a bundle.
Can I mix these like normal paint, make
Yes.
new colours?
Yeah, you can.
So I've got 6 colours, but really I've got loads more
You've
colours.
got loads more because you
Ah.
can mix them. If you use just like a plastic plate or a tile, a white tile's really good because then you can see the colours that you're mixing. And just mix it on the tile if you are mixing the different colours. If you're keeping the colours separate, I tend to use the lid of the pot
Ah, good idea.
and just mix my water into it in the lid of the pot.
Treat it like a watercolour.
Yeah, yeah.
It's brilliant this, and you can dust it. You don't have to mix it with water. You can dust
No.
it onto your polymer clay and give you, your clay will just change colour altogether. So if you've got loads of
Yeah.
scrap clay and you want to bring it back to life so that it's not a waste of money, then get these, add a little bit of colour. You can do all sorts, and it really is wonderful. It goes on fabrics, loads of different
Yeah.
things,
Yep.
doesn't it?
Yep.
So we're going to continue now with Le Peacock.
Okie dokie. So what I did was I started off making the peacock body and I mixed some of my colours. So what I'm going to do is mix a tiny bit of, what was the proportion? Because you only need a little tiny bit. I didn't mix a huge amount. So, and I've screwed this up now so I can't see how much it was. It was equal parts of the blue and the green. So, but this is amazingly soft because normally I have to sit with polymer clay inside my onesie for hours to warm it up. And this is fantastic and just, it's almost like as soon as you get it out the packet, it's warm enough.
So
Hold it
that's
in
the
your hand.
difference with that
Yeah.
souffle clay, because it does take some really warming up with the other.
Yeah,
Now, does it
yeah.
matter that you're not being 1,000,000% precise with 50-50? You're kind
No.
of just doing it by eye. Is that all right?
That's fine because
Good, I like that.
what I can do is add more of whichever colour I want to push it either further green or back to a bluer. So
And the colour that transfers will come off. It's non-toxic and all that malarkey.
I've got, with this I did notice that the colours are so,
Stache, I
giving
do.
yourself a blue nose.
Yeah.
No, it's not rubbed off. But because it's so soft, it does mix really quickly as well, which is fantastic. And I love the colours that you get. So the main body of the talk was actually the purple and the green mixed together to make that colour, and then just the straight blue from the packet. So into some gorgeous colours. The peacock body, So I only need quite a small amount, probably, oh, it's not a garden pea, it's not a petit pois, it's, what's that, soya bean? I don't know, how big is that?
No, it's more blue. It's kind of turquoise, actually.
It's a little turquoise. How big is it?
I've never eaten a blueberry that colour, Martha. That's it. We're over now. I'm sorry, Martha. No. I had it with you with the graphite. That's it now. No. Gone. All respect for colours. What are you saying now? Oh, the size of a blueberry. You can't... Don't drink it up. Don't retract it now. I meant the size. No, you didn't. Blueberry, she went.
Size of a blueberry.
It's turquoise. If you're eating a blueberry like that, you're going to get a tummy ache.
And about the same.
That's a blueberry.
That's more blueberry, isn't it? That's a 50-50 mix of the blue and the purple. And then...
My son used to call blueberries booberries.
They're gorgeous with American pancakes. Then I squished them together because you can't. They blend really well, so it works really nicely. And just mished it together, so I end up with a mix of colour in the centre where the two colours start to blend. But I don't want it completely blended because I want it to sort of just fade from the blue into the turquoisey coloured green section.
But doing this in like a skinner blend wouldn't work, no?
Well, it would, but I'm not very good at skinner blends.
Okay, thanks for your honesty.
So I'll tell you what
It would, but I can't do those. That's exactly. I can't either. I'm not saying anything because I'm with you. I wouldn't have been
random. You know you're not supposed to turn a skinner blend, so you're supposed to keep it.
Yeah, you've got to fold it and put it. Yeah.
And I forget, and then I fold it the wrong way, and then you're like, oh no, I've got to start again.
I've ruined everything.
Yeah, start again.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're like
I don't do that.
Now, while you're doing not a skinner blend, I will give you translucent clay. Now, if you add the translucent to any other colours, it gives you this lovely waxy lustre, which I'm a big fan of. Now, I love that. Now, I'm also going to give you what I think looks like nougat. Martha will probably argue that it looks like a granite worktop. You have got the white granite. That's what it's called, but it looks like nougat. Then I'm going to give to you the gold. The 18-karat gold. Nougat, nugget. You call it nugget? You're so common. I bet you call it potpourri and all. Now, you've also got your translucent blue, which is such a luscious colour. I'm only joking with him, by the way. And then you've got your bronze. So you've got some... Now, De Bruges, would I be able to mix any of these colours together?
Yes. Yep, so you can mix the translucent into any of them. In fact, you can mix all of them.
Can I?
Yeah.
What happens when I mix the granite, though? Does it go all...
Well, if you mix it in, say with the bronze, you'll get the metallic-y flecks of the bronze along with the granite flecks in the white granite. So you get a mixture.
I'm saying they're laughing at me because I'm saying granite. It's because do you know why? Because I always confuse granite with kryptonite.
As you would.
In my head, kryptonite and granite, they look the same when you spell them. So it doesn't matter how you say things anyway, unless you're a presenter. And we all know I ain't one of them. $1.59 each, so it's about half price than the high street prices. I was going to hug you then. Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
I don't mind.
I nearly went. It's $7.95. $7.95. Was it you that I accidentally hit and then kissed you?
No.
No. KVG, I can't remember which guest it was. KVG C58. They put one of those dog collars that gives electric shocks around me sometimes to stop
Try and
me.
calm you down.
Use your debit card or your credit card if you're shopping with us. You can shop on the app as well with your PayPal, which is a great way to shop. And don't forget you can watch us on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to that. Polymer clay is a brilliant medium that you mould out of and then you bake into oven. And then there it is, a gorgeous sculpture. It doesn't have to be jewellery, by the way. It could be anything crafty. It could be something ornamental.
Yeah.
You could do anything with
Yeah.
it, really.
Well, you can. Anne did that wine glass with the dragon, didn't she?
I
did
haven't
wine
seen
glass.
that.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was like a little
Could I drink
sculpture.
actual wine out of it?
I don't know. I think it had a big base with it. Like
I like the
it
sound
was
of
all,
this.
yeah, it was quite cool. So
I
you
do
can,
love the
yeah.
sound of
Dragons
that.
would be nice.
Brilliant
Making
price
dragons.
tags. Make sure you're checking out your baskets. Let's continue with la demonstration. So you
Okey-dokey.
have not skinner blended.
I've not skinner blended, but I've mixed it up in the middle, and then I've rolled it to make it into a ball, which is sort of half the blue and half the jade colour. So it's like a little swirly planet. And then put it down on your tile, and just take your plastic sheet, and then all I did, I think it was this way round, I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. Give it a roll, and it elongates, so you keep it at sort of probably 30-degree angle.
Okay.
So keep one end on your tile and just roll backwards and forwards, and that's how I made the bead on the other necklace as well. The big long, you know, the light pool
Yes,
bead.
the chichinga. Yes,
Yep,
love
in the
that.
same
It's
way.
a bit space age, that, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Been watching Barbarella again when you're jewellery making?
No, I haven't.
Never seen that, have you, either?
No, I have.
Jane Fonda,
I have,
good,
I have.
fine.
Oh, the Italian job was on yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah.
The original or the new
The
one? I
original.
think? The original?
Yeah. It was ace.
Okay, Tom's okay with you watching that. Sorry, Tom. Does not like the new one. Don't get him started.
No. No, I was
haven't
so
seen it.
excited watching the old one.
Is it?
was
You're only
brilliant.
supposed to blow the
Doors off.
doors off.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh,
It was
I
good.
know. Are you cutting memory? No, it's not memory wise. It's going to
No.
stop you then in your tracks.
Thank you. That's kind.
I did not want you to ruin your own colour cutters
No.
there.
This is for the beak. So
Le beak.
we've made the body, more or less. And then what I'm going to do is, I don't know, how long's that? That's about an inch, 2.5 centimetres.
2.5 centimetres.
Yep. Just bend a loop on the end, and then, actually no, it's not a loop we need.
She's retracting, everyone. She's taking it back.
Whoops, whoops, whoops.
We all make
Go back.
mistakes. We all make mistakes.
It's just a zigzaggy section that we need.
Zigzaggery.
Yeah, just so that when you put it into your clay, it doesn't pull out.
It's a purchase, is
It's
what
a
we're calling
purchase,
it. Yeah.
indeed it is.
I learnt that word from you, I think. Give it some purchase.
Give it some purchase. And then all I did was, I'm not going to do it now, but all I did was hammer the straight end on here to flatten it out. And it doesn't matter if the silver plating comes off, because what you're going to do, if I can find it, I had it here a minute ago, is take some, I use wet and dry paper at home.
Oh, that's a nail file that's making me go funny.
It's a nail file. And just sand off the end. So once you've hammered it and it's a little bit flatter, just take off the end and it goes down to the copper underneath.
So you want to expose
So
the
you
copper.
want to expose the copper, because that's then how we create the coloured beak on the bird.
Ah.
So that will then spike in to the end of the peacock's body, and then when you fold it down, that forms the beak that comes against the body. So the next stage,
Oh, yeah. Did
so
you
it's
hammer
copper-
it?
I hammered it flat.
Oh, you did just say that. Sorry, you did
hammer
say
it
that.
flat,
Didn't you? Yeah.
and then take the copper,
Can we have a look at the
take
beak?
silver.
Let's have a butcher's at the beak. There you go. So you can see it's been hammered flat.
Hammered
now,
flat.
before you're getting sparkalicious, I'm going to give
Yep,
everybody
okay.
another polymer clay bundle. Bundles of clay, bundles of fun. Antique gold.
Oh, I love that colour.
I
Antique gold.
love that colour as well.
Really nice.
I'll show you the difference. Now, you don't get the other gold from the last pack. Where has it gone? There,
Is it
this is
there
the
for-
other gold. So you can see there's a massive difference in the colour. I prefer the antique gold, actually, do you? Then I'm going to give you the crimson. It's alizarin crimson, but I always
That's
thought
nice as
alizarin
well.
was blue. It's really confused me. Copper. Copper. You're also getting purple. God. We're going to take this price tag down. Hello, Danny. To £6.95. YFG C45. He walked in a room and the polite thing to do is say hello. £6.95. Use your debit card or your credit card if you're shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker. You can do it on the app. Just make sure you're checking out your £1.39p each. It's a brilliant price tag. Such great value. And don't forget,
amazing.
Don't forget you can blend colours together and make new ones, which is phenomenal as well. YFG C45 is your redeem code.
Sometimes it's worth taking just the little corner off a block just to mix together with other colours.
Just have a little test.
To see what it does, yeah. Because you can be quite surprised by it.
Little portion, and you can
just
also
a little tiny bit.
Note what you're doing, like
definitely
2 parts to 1 part and things like that.
Yeah, and sometimes as well, if I think it's really important that I know what the colour is, I'll bake it and then stick it in my notebook right next to where I've noted down how much of each colour I've put into it.
That's very organised, Bruce.
I know, it doesn't always happen. Sometimes I just get too excited.
I own a notepad, but it's got nothing in it.
It's got a shopping list in there. And
no, not even a shopping list.
No.
I do all that online, so it's all on there already.
Oh, yeah, I'm rubbish at that.
Mine didn't turn up this morning, though. Oh. Maybe it's because it was icy. I didn't bother complaining.
Yeah, we've still got snow.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Snow.
Careful.
Up near Stoke.
Careful on them roads then.
Yeah. I've got a 4-wheel drive, so it's...
Oh, good, okay.
It's okay. Look at that.
I love...
Just
now, are you seeing this?
gorgeous.
Look at that sparkle.
So I'm just covering the front side, really, of the peacock because I need the back side to stick to
the rest of it.
torque, yeah. So, and I'm just going to pat it, the glitter, up the top of the. I nearly called him a penguin.
That's
Peacock.
because of his neck.
Yeah, because he's looking like a penguin. Without his tail feathers, he does a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Right, so that's the body section completed.
It's funny that the men in the peacock world or the bird world are always the attractive ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Female peahen, just not as doesn't do what the peacock does. Peahen, yeah. You can get the ones that are pure white that are beautiful, but they're not anything. You know, they don't have the boof. They don't have the fan.
Yeah, they don't have the.
The male is the show.
The flourish.
Yeah. It's funny, isn't it?
It is.
Mind you, human men, started off wearing makeup before women, didn't they? Is that true?
Yeah, was it the...
wigs.
Powdered wigs and things.
Yeah, all of that debacle.
Yeah.
I don't think I could kiss a man. No,
With
I
a powdered wig?
No, I take that back because I always fancied Robert Smith in The Cure and he always wore makeup. It's fine.
No.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you like Robert Smith from The Cure?
No, not at all.
Boys don't cry. No?
No.
He lives in Malvern, you know, by you, Tom. Looking hard enough. He does live there.
Right. So what I've done there is I've squished some purple just with my fingers into a texture sheet.
Which texture sheet did you use, my darling?
I've forgotten to bring the one I had at home, but this one...
Oh, that's the one with the anemones. Anemones.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, it's called...
Is it wasabi or something?
Hang on, let's have it.
Can you see that?
Watusi. It's called Watusi, which is curious. A Helen Braille Watusi.
But you can use any texture sheet.
I don't know what Watusi means.
So, no, I don't.
Sounds Japanese, doesn't it?
It does. That's why I thought
I'll ring Mina at once. I'll ring my niece and ask her.
Right, this is how I then assembled everything.
So you've just put that through the polymer clay roller.
So I put it through the clay roller.
What thickness did you use, my love?
Number one.
Number one.
And the mixture is purple and green in 50-50, so half and half.
Okay.
Purple
Done by
and green.
eye or by slice?
By slice. but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to pop another piece through, so I've got 2 sections made.
And you're popping it through sort of widthways?
Yeah. Oops, I'm breaking the handle now. Took Amelia about an hour to find the handle.
Steady
and I've
on.
pulled it apart. Tell you what, we'll put that there.
We don't need that part, my love. We don't need it.
Okay, so all I did was end up with some nice sheets, and it feels really leathery.
It looks very smooth, I've got to say.
It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've got a plate here that I used to construct.
Are you bringing your dinner with you again?
I am, yeah, the sandwiches.
Good on you.
I use this for baking polymer clay on because the shape's brilliant.
What temperature are we baking at then? Or are we going to get to that in a minute?
We bake it at a maximum of 130.
Okay.
So what you need to do is bake it round about 125. I don't put the fan part of the oven on.
No.
Because that tends to create a hotter environment.
That creates a whole new pocket of catastrophe.
It does. So I avoid that. So what I'm going to do is pop the plate onto my clay that I've rolled out and just use it as a guide to cut sheets. So, oops, let me just move it down a bit. So
that camera actually is in a different position to it normally is, so. You see, they're tricking us all the time, you see.
They move these things. Okay, so
they're always trying to catch us out
like
so they can fire us easier.
Yeah, you put your head in it again.
Booby traps everywhere, Deborah.
Yeah, it's not enough to have trapdoors when Carol's on.
Does she have trapdoors?
She has trapdoors, so if you make mistakes, she threatens you with a trapdoor.
I love her.
Jan and I spend days down there. Right, so you cut these, which are then like feathers going around the neckline, and that will do for that. And I layered them up. So we've got the wire torque then on the plate. So this one I've used before, so I know it works in terms of dimension and everything, and I just keep it for baking on. So directly opposite your clasp, you start building with the shapes.
How is that going to adhere? Just because it's, you're going to build it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I started like this, putting them around how I need them to sit. And then once I'd got these, I rolled out some more clay and popped it on the back. So cut some more leaves, if you like, and popped it underneath so that the wire is completely enclosed. And what I did as well was just smoothed it down, and it gives texture onto your clay where your wire goes through. Forms a really nice sort of feature. So all we needed to do then, if we just pop a couple, so carry on building it up and smoothing the edges, and if you keep rubbing just the edge where they join, they'll start to
it'll smooth
in, and you can't see where they join. If I hold that up and we get a close up that way, maybe you can you can see here how it's starting to which way do you want? Yeah,
there we are, nice
there.
and stillage.
Got it.
Okay,
so you can see where I've smoothed it here, and they're starting to merge into one sheet. So just keep smoothing it over. And then what I did was built it up and had layers, different layers of
And think
clay.
Peacock when you're doing this.
Think Peacock, yep, when you're building it up.
That smooths in really easily.
It does, because it's so soft. The texture is absolutely amazing.
Gorgeous.
It just smooths in really well. What you need to be aware of is that it will pick up fingerprints. If you're
Oh, so it's don't press smooth, rather.
Yeah, if you're pressing onto it, it will pick up fingerprints. It'll also pick up dust and all of that sort of bits and pieces. So this is then the area that we build up to add the peacock onto. And to make our peacock, all we needed to do was take, if I move that out of the way for a second, if we take the wire tail feathers, okay, and hold them in our hand there, and then the piece of purple coloured,
the one that you put in the
with the texture,
not the Lisa Pavalka,
Helen Braille.
Helen Braille,
yeah.
Good old Helen.
We just layer that up there, and that forms the base of the peacock's tail. The peacock then sits on the top, whoops, wobbling around like that, and then that will all sit on top of the torque section here. And then all I did was make circles using the various clays and cutting out. If I show you quickly how I made.
Was this all done without cutters?
No, I did use cutters. So what I used was the small cutters that come in, I think they come in the starter pack.
And you've gone circle. I was just looking at your riding boots.
Yeah.
Then. You're wearing riding boots.
Where's the other one? Ah, that's it. The little tiny one I used for the purple that went into the very centre of the peacock eye, like that. And then we just need is it a blue as well?
It's a blue. Deeper blue, yes. We got a quick message from Hales. Smoothing the clay under cling film will make fingerprints vanish. Smiley face. Thank you, Hales.
It will.
Font of knowledge, Hayley. Thank you, my darling in Essex.
But with this, I think you don't really need the cling film because it's so soft. It does smooth really easily. So layer up the peacock eye, and then
okay, we'll probably only get time to see one of these.
Okay, press it down so you have the smooth surface, and then you just pop it on.
Love it.
Here, and put another disc on the back to trap the wire, and that's how then you put as many or as fewer of these on as you want.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Deb. You bake it in the oven now for?
I baked him for about 20 minutes.
20 minutes at
125.
Oh, 25. I know you said 30. Thank you so much.
Yes, you can do 100. The oven's temperamental.
Right, go for lower because you don't want to burn it.
No.
If you'd like any of the clays, then hop on board right now. We will be back after the break with more de Bruges and more incredible price tags and a little bit of madness thrown in to the spicy mix. Back after this.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join guest designer Debbie Bulford and be introduced to this creative medium? Debbie will guide you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a visit to the Gemstone Museum and our shop. And all this for just $64.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the genuine gemstone company.
I think Labradorite, when you think about it, is as beautiful as a diamond because it gives you, for me, more amazement than a diamond. You look at it and it does something really unexpected, like a lightning bolt.
Labradorite is one of those gemstones from JewelleryMaker that is always going to be a top seller. The Labradorite that you get from JewelleryMaker has got extreme amounts of labradorescence. The colour saturation is just superb, and that's really indicative of the quality that we can get for you here at JewelleryMaker. It seems to reflect your moods as well. Whatever kind of mood you're in, whatever you put it with, it seems to bring out those gorgeous colours, so it really is a true chameleon gemstone.
JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
If you miss a JewelleryMaker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of JewelleryMaker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with JewelleryMaker.
Welcome back to JewelleryMaker, where we say hello because it's the polite thing to do. I ain't dropping it! No. I ain't dropping it. I ain't. But I will show you. I'm on my high horse due to bad manners, which I can't abide. There's one thing I don't like. That's it. Do you agree with me, De Bruges?
I agree with you.
Good.
There's no
Have you taught
excuse.
your son to have good manners, De Bruges?
I hope so.
Good.
Yes.
Most important lesson, kindness and good manners.
Yep.
No. Do you know what? Janet and De Bruges are on a lot on the same day. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Somebody
I
thinks
see
you're
Janet a lot.
related.
Yeah.
It's always one following the other.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10 it is, yeah.
Isn't that something? Do you
It's
share
strange,
lists?
isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I've no idea why.
Now, Maureen says, Janet and Deb look alike. Is it just me? But the two lovely ladies confuse me. Well, I'm confused by most things. But yeah, maybe there is a family resemblance there. Could there be any long-lost family?
Oh, there could be, yeah.
Because this has
There
happened to
could be.
me before. I didn't know
Really?
this, but I was working in the same place as a sister I knew nothing about.
No.
Not even in my hometown, in Peterborough, and I lived in Cheltenham. And I
Really?
didn't know, but she lived and worked right in the same place as me. And she looked exactly like my grandfather. So if I'd have seen her, I'd have gone,
Oh, have you met her?
oh yeah,
No, yeah.
now I have, yeah. See, there's a deal of craziness in the Cleary. My little squirrel nutkin. Thank you, my darling little nutkins. He's a good boy. Now, your mama taught you well there. Tell your mum I said well done. I've said that to you, Phil, haven't I? Tell your mum I said well done. Oh, I did write it on your birthday card, yes. Because us mothers don't get enough praise when our children are nice. Sodalite, which I am a massive fan of. I mean Snowflake Obsidian, I always say that. Snowflake Obsidian, I was going to go into the story of it and it would have been the wrong name for the gemstone. Snowflake Obsidian is formed I'm told by the Lady of the Ox, which she's just like the Lady of the Lake, but she springs from oxes. She always says hello, yeah. She's been taught right. Now, Snowflake Obsidian is wonderful. Now, Snowflake Obsidian is wonderful because this is how it forms. It makes me think, I'm quite fascinated by things like Pompeii. When a volcano erupts, it gives you sprinkles of ash, like raining down, and then they settle. So those little snowflakes are actually ash forming on hot lava. Well, I think that's fascinating. Then let's move over a little bit and see its neighbour, the jasper heart. Well, what a colour that brick red really is. I think it's fantastically beautiful. And these cabochons, I want you to just, these aren't small cabochons, jewellery makers, they're not, they're large. And just look, actually, look at that tiger's eye. I can count 4 tiger's eyes. You've even got a lapis lazuli heart in here. I'm going to take some of these home, by the way, Philip. You've got some black onyx. Well, that's all right, I only want one. We've only got 35. Well, I only want one of them, so it's fine. You would deny me nothing, Philip, is that true? I suppose thieving would go up there with my being against bad manners, wouldn't it? Because that is quite ill-mannered thieving. You're going to get gorgeous marquees, all different shapes, all different sizes. You've got agate, a tiger's eye, a lapis lazuli. These are guaranteed now, rather than just carat weight. You are definitely going to get these ones. The heart, the marquees, the pear, the eye drop, the eye heart, the oval. You know, you're getting all of those guaranteed. Now, they should be £43.90. That is a saving price tag. If these are £10 each in your craft fairs, £2.50 each, £29.95. But we are limited on this one, so if you love them, please make sure you're quick because we don't want you missing out. MTGC01 is your item code 0800 644 655. These are going to be incredible, encased in wire. A bit of chainmail with these. Well, we have got Fleur coming up after us. Fleur is in the next room. Is she watching us?
I think so.
Can you hear us? She went, what? Can you hear us? Are you watching us on the telly? Oh, on the app.
Ooh.
Oh, she's buying on the app, the little rascal. Oh, she is. Aye, so you are. I love your hair that colour. I think you should keep it there. She's coming in, she can't hear us. £29.95, Linda, June, Sarah in Gloucestershire, where all clever people are from. She could be my cousin, Sarah. I'm not sure. I've got 2 cousins. Hello. You've got them? She's ordered them. She's ordered them from the app that you can download in your iTunes, your Google Player, or your Amazon.
Yep, and it's really, really easy.
It is easy. I was listening to it in an audio way on the way back home last night. I was listening to the lovely Vicky Field on our app. She was coming through my Bluetooth speakers. Ooh. Fleur's coming out. Well, I like Vicky, you see, so I fancied listening to her. I like her. I think she's a good one. Yeah, you'll like her, actually. She's a bit quirky. Oh, is she going on the other side? Oh, the dark side. That's okay. Oh, Martha's going over. I'm going to miss Martha. I don't want her to go. Tell her no one can... Oh, it doesn't matter because... Never mind. 29, I won't be here. Marjorie! Angie. Oh, no. Oh, we have a laugh, jewellery makers, if nothing else. I'll be spreading across, won't I? Now, I would like to do these garnet rounds, actually. Is that all right, Phil? I'm a bit in a garnet mood today. I've got to say, I'm feeling a bit over garnet. You know the... Actually, do you know what annoys me? It annoys me when I say garnet instead of garnet. Garnet. Don't drop your T's. Or your G's, because then you don't have to pick them up. Now, what did you say? Well done, good boy. Yes, well done, because do you know what? My mum used to go mad if I said H instead of H. It's H! Oh! I am not paying for elocution lessons for you to say H. She used to go mad at that. And I used to sort of do it on purpose to annoy her. You know, you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to annoy her. I'm going to say H. My mum goes mad at stuff like that. And don't even ask for tomato ketchup. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, you can't have ketchup. You're not allowed it. No. It's awfully common. My son puts it on everything. He loves it. My brother does as well. My mum would, but I don't like it. Never let me have it. And now I don't want it. Unless it's then hot dog with mustard. Mustard and ketchup hot dog.
I don't eat hot dogs.
Do you eat meat?
I do, but I'm a bit funny about it.
Yeah, I can see that about you.
Yeah.
I can normally detect somebody who's not got enough meat.
I was vegetarian for 30 years.
Yes,
so
I can see that about you.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, I don't know. Let's see who lives longest and then we'll decide, shall we?
Yeah.
Mia went vegetarian. I nearly had a meltdown.
I bet.
You must eat steak, Mia. No, I don't know. Who knows? You could have it right. Uma Thurman will only eat things that are raw.
Yes, I don't think I could do that.
Me either.
No.
We're not rabbits, but you know. No. What if she's cast in a film where she's got to eat a burger though? What then?
It'd be a veggie one.
Yeah, but it's not raw, is it?
Veggie one.
Anyway, that's for Uma to worry about. Beautiful brand new garnet, 2mm rounds, and you've got the polished rounds and the faceted rounds here, 2mm and 4mm, not mil either. That's another thing that annoys the old dear. Unless it's liquid, it's millimetre.
Millimetre.
She gets on her eye all smiled, dear. For a hippie, she's rather highly strung. ETG, she claims to be a hippie, but she's got all these opinions about how things should be done. ETG C46, you realise when you're older, hang on a minute, this goes against everything you told me. £9.95, never to turn my nose up at anybody, yet if I say H, I'm a bad person. £9.95, no wonder I'm mad, mother, look what you've done. ETG C46, £9.95. My mum is a bit like Amelia, it pains me to say. She is actually. £9.95, 0800 6. If Amelia ever has a daughter, she can look at me and see the outcome. How about it, Amelia? £9.95. You can shop online, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Please make sure you send us a message. Zoe in beds. She's still there. Annika, you've got yours. Not jumping out of planes, are you, Annika? Gail, I wonder if it's Annika Rice. Sandra, you've got yours. Linda. Imagine if we knew Annika Rice. I wonder if she's still got the jumpsuit, and if she has, I'd be her friend so I could try it on. She's on Radio 2 though. She doesn't need to go on. She's on Radio 2. Yeah, she's got very popular. Her and do you know who's really funny on Radio 2? Is, you know when you're old, when you actually say, do you know who's funny on Radio 2? Vanessa Phelps. I like her. I'm sorry, but I do. £9.95. She's funny. Look at those. She's a princess, isn't she? An Arabian princess, isn't she? Something like that. Or a Jewish princess, I don't know. Cylindrical or what shape? Like a sweetie. Well, that's not cylindrical. Rice beady. Rice beady. My dad used to do The Price is Right, Come On Down, with Leslie Crowther, yeah? Got some gossip about that little show. I'll tell you afterwards. Have a look, because I might get sued. Let's not do it live on air. Look at these. Aren't they now? De Bruges. These are lush. I would put these in earrings straight away. What about you? Oops.
I think they'd look gorgeous in earrings, or in macramé bracelets or necklaces.
Tassels!
Tassels, that'd be nice.
And I love the mix of both rose gold and traditional gold.
Yes,
and I think that would
mix it
look really nice together.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You could you could rosary link with that, you know, the chain we wrapped you up in.
Yes, I remember that.
Whoops, just wrecking the desk.
You're right, Deb.
Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. Don't know about the desk though.
Don't worry about the desk, that can be mended.
So if you rosary link with those and mix the metals up into that chain, that'd be really nice.
I'm really a fan of the detail, actually. Just seeing whether this chain will go through it. Hang on.
Oh, is that ball chain?
I would go in if I forced the ball in, and then it would stay in probably. Hang on. Look what they've done to my song. Oh. It's always good to have a song while you're trying to force something in. Hang on. Otherwise it can get quite frustrating, can't it? You're like, get in there!
Stop shouting at it.
Well, I think this is... never mind about that idea. We'll abandon that idea, but they're solid sterling silver. Solid sterling silver with a real 9-carat gold overlay and a real rose gold overlay, and they're just 89 pence each. Real silver, just 89p. Does it calculate? It is happening. $8.95, phenomenal value that you're getting. AQG C46 is your item code. 9x5 and you get 10 altogether. It's madness. It is madness. It is madness. Lots of you there. Great to see your names. Don't forget you have got your extended money back guarantee. Amanda of Kent. Nicoletta of Surrey. I've got Azura. Hello, Azura Juaneta. What a gorgeous name. Alison Jane in Angus, you've got yours as well. I'm seeing lots of you popping up on my screen. Let us know if there's a design that you think we're missing out. Maybe it's a bit of a ladder bracelet with all of these along. Maybe you're going to mix it up with a bit of chainmail. I mean, there's quite a lot of things you can do in there, and it does make your jewellery look very professional, Debbie, doesn't it?
They'd be absolutely amazing with pearls going round and just one at the front to break up the line of pearl. Just that flash of gold in there.
Just to add a touch of elegance with the gold.
Yeah, because they are a really elegant shape to them as well.
They are.
Just beautiful with the elongation, with the detail on there as well. So, or pop one either side of a clasp, just to pick up the metal.
And
again.
it could hide some of your workings as well, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could, yeah.
I really like those. And such a great price tag. Such a great price tag. Now, Coral, thank you for my tea. Thank you very much. And I was only joking last time about them. Make a note of that and give me a stronger cup this time. You were going to just give me milk. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, because you're not a tea lady. She's got, do you know what? She listened. She listened. I said to Mia the other day, do you think there's something wrong with your ears? And she went, pardon? She keeps not hearing me. Do you think maybe I should have this is a conversation to have with the doctor, not with you, isn't it? Well, I don't know. You never know whether it's just because she's a teenager and she's like,
Yeah, on their own planet.
On their own planet. What? Phil wants to know why kids get verrucas.
Why does he want to know that?
Why would I don't know. Maybe you've got one. It's just that nobody inspects your feet anymore. How do you know? Oh, clasps. For the love of clasps. Nice, Philip. Now, actually, these are clasps, and you can see that they are, oh, rascals. Here we go. So you've got like a sliding clasp here. Let me show you. We only have 18 of these left. They're one of my favourites, actually. I like, they're very designer, yeah. That's what I like. Actually, you could link all of these together and make earrings or chains. This would make a really nice, almost Moschino style. Why won't these tweezers hold on? Will you do the only job you're actually made for? Now. PXG C24 is your item code. $6.95. It's saying 3 times gold, 3 times. 3 times 5, so that's 15, isn't it? Because that's a confusing way of putting it. I am not like Carl Pilkington. That's a massive insult. He's really miserable. And my glass is always half full. And if somebody asked me to do something, I wouldn't say no, I'd do it. And I'd do it with a smile on my face. I think I'm not... I like to travel and I like to try things. I told you about the chicken foot broth story when I was pregnant. I was pregnant then. Not when I ate the 1,000-day egg, though. That was gross.
Ooh.
But I ate it with a smile on my face. And when I smiled, I think my teeth went black. PXG C24. You've got boots on your shirt. I like that. He's wearing his boots on his t-shirt. $6.95 does look like these are about to sell out. Are you still in when's the actual first day back for normal people that work in, like, is it Monday?
I think it's Monday, yeah. They're back to school, aren't they, on Monday?
My boy's not back till Tuesday or Wednesday, which I'm glad about because I like to have a bit of me and him time.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like sending him back. I could spend all day with him, really. My mum used to take me, this is probably illegal and you should never do it, but you know how mad my mum was. She used to come and get me in the middle of school and say I had an appointment, and she used to take me to lunch in Hooper's in Cheltenham. I'd be like, so what's wrong with me? What's going on? Nothing, I just missed you, I'll just go to lunch. Can't you just get some friends, Mum? No, I was right in the middle of art then. No, I'm going to give you, these are lush. I've never done that to my kids. Decided I'm going to, oh, maybe I have. No. You can't do it like that anymore, though. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that anymore. You get fined, or you could even face jail. You can, it's true.
Yeah.
No. But I actually think it should be illegal for the holiday companies to put their prices up just because it's... I actually think that, you know, that's wrong. But, you know... Well, I suppose that's business. That's why I'm not a millionaire, maybe. Anyway, we won't ponder over these things. These here are my favourite, these ones. Do you know why I like them? Because I always talk about that brooch my gran had, which is a vintage brooch, and it's got 3 tiny seed pearls, and it's actually a bird's nest, but it's made out of rose gold, and it looks like that. So you could do 3 seedy pearls, and then she's got a rose gold bird next to it with ruby eyes.
Oh,
it's like
wow.
really old, like Tudor time.
Wow.
Pendant. And I was going to wear it should I have got married, however, I'm not going to. But think about all men are even. No, they're not, Tom. Think about putting those little seedy white pearls in the middle and making a brooch.
Oh, that'd be so pretty, wouldn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Really lovely. And then look, these ones remind me of the shape of little jellies. You know, when you put them in a jelly mould.
Victorian jelly mould, yeah.
I love those.
Definitely, yeah.
That's missing from my life right now.
Blancmange mould.
Oh, yeah. Rose gold, 5 pieces of the smaller ones, 3 of they're only £8.90. Now, where are these great, Deb?
Well, again, using them as spacers, obviously, if you use the bead cap as bead caps.
Yeah.
But if you put a gemstone in between 2 of them and sort of sandwich it, they look really nice. So one on either side of the bead, they'll look fantastic. But if you turn them the other way up as well, they look really interesting and nice going around the neckline.
Yeah, they do, when they're flat.
Yeah, when they're flat. The rope rings there are really good for, again, micro macramé bracelets, and have braids coming away round to a clasp at the back. and start your macrame off with your lazy strands going through the jump rings. And because they're so decorative, that would look gorgeous.
I like that idea. You can weave in and out of them.
Could
you know, like
weave.
your bracelets that you're wearing
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's
Look nice done like that. Can you
Yeah.
show that to Matteo,
Let me
please?
hide that one because
I've got that song in my head now. Look what they've done to...
do that sort of
Yes,
thing with them.
exactly like that. Where are you
Yeah.
going, Matteo? Are you drunk on the job?
I thought it was me then. Starting to go.
Oh, it could have been. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't. It was Matteo. It was him. He's been having a tipple whilst
Yeah, he's been on
operating
the sherry
machinery.
again.
Oh, do you like a bit of sherry, Matteo? I can see you with a bit of sherry. Yeah. I haven't had a sherry in years. To my soul, ma. How do you feel, De Bruges, about smoky quartz?
I like it. I'm very fond of smoky quartz.
I am too, because my friend Belinda once bought a Gucci piece of jewellery. It was really expensive, and I remember being quite jealous. And it reminds me of that piece of jewellery, and it can be very expensive,
It can
can't
be,
it?
yeah, it can be. But it can look really expensive as well. You've got frosted ones.
Yes, why do you want frosted ones? Tell me.
Oh, I adore those frosted ones. The smoky
pourquoi?
quartz, frosted gemstone, the rounds, are just gorgeous. It's like they're dusted with caster sugar, and they're, you know, if you go into a really expensive bakery shop,
Yes, yes,
and you see fruit dusted with sugar.
yes. Like that,
It
glazed.
just
Like a sugar mouse as well. That's got that kind of frosting
that sort
to
of
it.
frosty look to it. It just looks so expensive, and I love them. Absolutely love them.
They're nice together, aren't they, with the contrast?
They are really nice. Ooh.
Smoky quartz is a great one because it goes with everything and it's not too harsh. It's not so... $6.95 for the two. I mean, this is real smoky quartz, and we really have to grasp the value that we're seeing here. VQGC56 is your item code. Super duper value for you, Jewellery Maker. We love you, Jewellery Makers. $6.95, 0800 655 655 644 655 is the number to be calling. All the W's.jewellerymaker.com. If you're shopping online, you can shop on the app as well. If you haven't downloaded the app yet, do it. It's brilliant. And if you've got Bluetooth in your car and you've got a long journey, you can put it on through your Bluetooth and just listen to it audibly, which I did yesterday because I'm sad like that. That is quite... It's because I'm getting bored of my Spotify. I was like angry with the... And I'm angry at the Archers, so I just listened to Jewellery Maker instead. I did. Oh... I want to climb into the Archers and go, come on, someone make some rackets. Let's have some passion. That would be my favourite thing to do, go on the Archers. It would.
Oh, you'd be good on the Archers.
Oh, I'd love it. I'd love it. Who do I
Shake
call?
them up a bit.
I'd love it. I'd go into that farmhouse and stick up for people. I'd be like, what's going on? Why is everyone so lethargic? Wake up. Wake up. I could be whose wife? Mr. Bean's wife.
Mr. Bean's wife?
Now, I do massively fancy Rowan Atkinson for when he was in Blackadder, but not Mr. Bean. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Have I been punching right above my weight in previous relationships then?
Oh,
$6.90.
are they being mean to you, Jenny?
They're saying I belong with Mr. Bean. That's massively insulting. I knew. That's what it is. I've been going for men way above me station. That's what the problem is. Then they've suddenly realised it and scarpered. Do you think I should set my sights a little bit lower then? Mr. Bean is not sexy in any way. I don't want to kiss him. I don't want to parade him around. I don't want to go, look, he's my boyfriend. Isn't he wonderful? But if he were in his attire of Blackadder, that would be fine. Absolutely. Did you used to like Blackadder?
Not massively.
I love it.
No.
I used to watch
Although
that for hours.
I did quite fancy being the Queen? I
Yes.
thought she was fantastic.
Miranda Richardson.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I loved her too.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Nursey.
Nursey, yeah. But, so I liked watching them.
Yeah, I like that one. 695 VOG C56. Loads of you there. Let us know if you think I'm punching above my weight. I've never got it right.
Jenny.
I've never got it right. Do you know that? Maybe it's me. We won't get into that. That's a whole Jeremy Kyle show. Now, can you say brass instead of brass? Do you say bra instead of bra? I suppose you don't really need to think about that, do you? Are you wearing a bra? The thought of filling a bra makes me laugh. Now, yeah. Bran flakes, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's funny because some people say chaff and some people say chaff. I say chaff.
Chaff.
Yeah. Nobody. Tom, shut up. Tom's just gone. Some people say chav and some people say chav. No, chaff, like what horses eat. I bet no one's ever called you a chav, have they, Tom? Oh, is that when you were going out with that girl who was a bit chavvy? Yeah. Won't talk about her. No. That's true, isn't it? I nearly said it to you at the time, but no, I didn't. I bit my tongue until she started being horrible to you, and then the tongue was unleashed. No. She was a horrible girl. She was a horrible girl. She was mean. I'm only saying that because she was mean first. No, I'm never start it. No. I'm reserved as always, jewellery makers, unless I come into a room and you completely ignore and don't acknowledge me. You know who you are, and you know I'm never gonna drop it. 3 meters of chain. I will forgive them if they come down here and say, sorry, hello. £8.85. Now you have got a whole metre of bead. I love this chain, and actually there are this could be masculine or feminine. It reminds me of the ones that you used to put dog tags onto. But I really love this chain bunched up in like a gate bracelet style. It's nice like that. What do you think, De Bruges?
I made some earrings with it, and those fold over clasps.
I believe they're in my collection.
I do believe they may be.
I believe they are, and they do this.
They do
yes,
that.
they're lovely. Yeah.
So the curve that you get when you do that is absolutely gorgeous.
It is. I can confirm that it is gorgeous.
And they look really expensive, and they work brilliantly with those fold over clasps.
And then you put the shepherd's hook. Yes, I
Shepherd
do love
hook,
those earrings
yeah.
you made that I stole.
Yeah.
$6.95, and you've got 3 meters now. That's a lot. That's a lot. This is a meter. Nearly got myself in my only remaining eye then.
Blimey.
That's a meter.
So you could actually...
Look what it says up there instead of triple.
Tripe trouble.
Of course, if you're Phil, that's pronounced triple. Tripe. Tripe trouble. I hope you haven't got tripe trouble. No, not this time of year. You've had too much turkey if you've got tripe trouble. Tripe does smell like something gross. It smells like the sound, doesn't it? Tripe. Oh, yuck. Who looked at something and thought, I'll call it tripe? Why? It's funny, isn't it? Geraldine, Sandra, hello to Linda and Barbara, Maureen and Janice, Alison, Lena, Wendy, Jewellery Maker in Greater Manchester, Mark, Asura, Juanetta, Lisa, Ruthie, Patricia, Sharon, another Patricia in London, one in Hampshire, Lorna at the Scottish borders. Lots of you there. Celine. Now, I am going to give to you the second of Deb's designer inspiration. Well, I said I was in a garnet mood today and I wasn't lying to you. This is lush. Oh, where are you going? Look at this. Hello, Amelia.
Hello, Jenny.
She walked through a door, so I said hello. Now, gorgeous garnet. That is what polite people do. Gorgeous garnet drops. Now, these have got lovely faces to them. Have a look. Do you see what I mean? Because they're not a puffy drop or a cylindrical drop even. They're flat drops, and that means that they've got this lovely luster that just sort of skips around. And what a colour! I love this kit, because look what comes next. Garnet, January's birthstone. Pearls, golden, beautiful pearls. Absolutely delicious. Isn't this gorgeous already? Then look what I've got for you. Now, is this coated pyrite or is it coated something else? It's metallic. It's what? Sorry. Black metallic coated pyrite. I like the springy stuff. It's a pewter colour. How it's come out actually. Oh, I've got something a little bit special for you, jewellery makers. In a minute. And then I've got rounds of black agates. Aren't those lovely? They are, aren't they? They're 4mm rounds. Now, I'm going to give you some copper wire as well. 0.4 and 0.8. You're also going to get 0.6 in gold and 1mm in gold. Look at this clay, souffle clay, so it's extra soft. Bordeaux, rather. Bordeaux. And then I have translucent, antique gold, a favourite of mine, pearl, and le black. Do I get the black as well? Oui. Then I'm going to give to you black glitter. I'm going to give you gold glitter. I'm going to give you the copper glitter. That's lush. Silver. And look at that, my ruby slippers. That's lush, isn't it? And that completes your kit. So you should be paying this your basket price, and that means that if you were to put all of these as individuals into a bag, or a basket, not a bag, online, that would be your price tag before your P&P. Now you've got a bottomless basket as far as your P&P is concerned, so that lasts all the way up until midnight tonight. You only pay £2.95 and that lasts all day long. Doesn't matter how many items you put in there. 0800 644 655 KZG C68 is your item code. All yours for £32.95. Amazing value. Outstanding quality in the gemstones. You've got real pearls, real garnet. You have got gorgeous coated pyrite and fabulous agate. You've got 5 packs of polymer clay and loads of wire. We've got lots of messages coming through. Please make sure you keep messaging us. We love it. Stephen and Susan are saying, Jenny, your life is like a Mr. Bean episode, especially the Escape Pig episode. Are you sure that isn't a script for... I'm telling you, these things just happen to me. They do.
Escaped Pig is quite a good one.
That is just one story. If I go right the way back until as far as I can remember, then... oh, I've got that hollow bead maker. I'm taking that. Will we to Bruges? We should use it for character building purposes. Wow!
We should.
I love this. I love this. I love the ring. I love the almost material flow,
yes,
fabric flow that you've got. Let's start from this side, Matteo. Is that all right? My little squirrel napkin. So you've merged in the wires and the gemstones, and they're fantastic. Look at all of that texture. It's lovely.
The glow from those garnet, it's beautiful. When I was making it, I was sitting in the sun. It was streaming through.
The sun?
Yeah. So there's loads of snow outside.
Oh, all right, yeah.
And then the sun was streaming in through the living room window. And the glow, it was casting like red patches on my hands where the glow was just shooting through the gemstone. It was amazing.
Oh, I love them. They'd be quite nice to hang actually from the window.
They would.
That in mind.
They would.
Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Very structural, this. It's kind of reminding me of a corn dolly, and I don't know why.
Oh.
A corn dolly. You know, they used to make dollies out of corn.
I should try and make a corn dolly out of wire. I keep meaning to do it. It's one of the things that's stored in my head to do.
Do
and
it.
I never get round to it.
Corn dollies, they're all the rage, you know. Now, this is the piece de resistance. Can you get quite close to this glitter, Matteo? How amazing, how silky is this glitter? I wish I could find a lipstick that colour.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, can you imagine holographic lips like that? They'd be amazing.
They would.
And then let's have a look at the actual whole piece, the piece as a whole. And I love the way Deb's actually folded this, and it's baked solid like that. That's amazing. And again, I said this yesterday, this is a little bit Hunger Games.
Oh.
Have you seen it? You haven't seen it,
Hunger
have you?
Games,
You have seen, good.
Yeah,
you know the woman who comes up with the hair and she's
I love the costumes in it.
Yeah, well that's Hunger Games, that.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, she would wear that
She'd
sort
wear
of thing.
that,
She
yeah.
would. Yeah,
Yeah, I like
you're right.
that. I'm a little bit obsessed with Katniss now.
Yes.
Hey, I like that. Look at this. This is more simple. So if you don't want to wear anything right out there, very simple, elegant. And I love the indentations because they give you, it looks like a face.
It does.
I love that.
It does though, yeah.
And then you've got a whole new collection over here. Now this is a completely different look. I love that ring. I think it's fab. Let's get right in. Wonderful. Look at that.
It out there.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's open steelery. Now I am going to give you in a bit your hollow bead maker, which we're going to get you to show us how to make.
I love that.
Well, it's back in stock for the first time in ages.
It's gorgeous.
Should we do it? Can we do it now before, and then I won't interrupt you there, saying. Can you show
then.
us how you use it, Debbie?
Let's whip it out of its packaging.
Have you, because you weren't able to get it last time, were you?
No.
Let me show everybody while you look. I'm going to show you. So you've got all the
Lovely.
different sizes mirrored, so that you can put them together and actually bake them as
Full
puffies.
round. Yeah.
Let's have a look. So can you see they're 3D puffy? Do you see what I mean? You're making like saucers. Now,
Let me grab the
she's grabbing
roller.
something. She's grabbing there.
Yeah. Because then what I
I
can
like
do,
this. It'll make a hollow bead. Right, I'll read what the Sculpey is saying. Creates the perfect dome for a variety of hollow bead sizes. It includes 5 different sizes: 0.75 inches, which is 1.9 centimeters, 1 inch, 2.5, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches and 1.75. Make the 2 halves of the same bead at one time. There are full instructions on the reverse, so please don't worry. You do have full instructions. Do you need them, or do you think this is quite self-explanatory,
I
or
think
what?
it's fairly self-explanatory.
See, look there. Oh, so you go up that way. I thought you'd go up the other way.
Well, you could do. You could do it that way. There's no reason why not.
What's the rhyme or reason? Yeah, it's telling you actually, look, to go the other way though.
Unless.
Oh, it'll be something to do with diameter.
It's because it's smooth on the inside.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's probably to do with the texture.
There we go, look.
But
So you
all
go
you
over
do-
the top.
Pop your disc on, and then they'll bake. So that, you know, when you put something into the oven, it can actually lose its shape unless it's supported. So this will support it perfectly. This slightly
And it won't
smaller,
stick to it, 'cause it's got that
it won't,
texture on it.
No. So just bake it like that. Does it say on there?
No, it's on the inside of the instructions.
Just check if it says to bake first, and then Yeah.
Oh, or form together. So bake it first and then
Yep.
form them together.
Yeah, yeah. Sand the edges and then you can put them together. But it means that you've got an absolutely perfect dome and shape.
And they always match the other one.
And it's always going to be consistent.
And that makes
So-
a difference, doesn't it?
Well, it looks more professional.
I
It
thought
means
this was
that-
something completely different. I've never seen
That's
this.
amazing. It's just brilliant.
We gave this to you in September and it's sold out. This is the only time you've seen it since.
Wow.
In 4 minutes they sold out. We haven't got loads of these, so you're going to have to be quick if you want it. If you love polymer clay or any other form of modelling or resining or anything like that, get this. Now, if you don't love it, send it back. No quibble money back guarantee. But if you do love it and you miss out, you can't afford to M&R here, you need to get it today because we don't have many. How many have we got exactly? What do you mean, what's limited? We don't have anything like the stock we had to begin with, so you are going to have to be quick. Jane, Maureen, Wendy, literally loads of you, almost 100 of you have already got this. £14.95. Would you say it's worth the investment?
I would. I think you can make really nice buttons with it, actually.
Oh, she's done a button.
So, let me see if I can get it off. I've just put 2 holes in and you'll get a gorgeous curved button.
So you can use this not just for the reason it's manufactured, it's made. You can also use this in other ways as well.
Yeah, yeah. So you can make yourself little puffy buttons with it. So if you put 2 holes in, see there, you've got then, I've just put 2 little holes there, shaped it up on the
It's so perfect.
on there. It is absolutely perfect.
And now you can bake it against that.
Now
and it will...
bake it on there and all your buttons will be consistent.
Oh, I love that. So you can do buttons, you can do domes, you can do puffy beads. There's loads you can do at $14.95. You've got yourself something incredible. But we are going to start the designer inspiration now. We're going to leave that on your screen for you if you would love it. And the kit is at the bottom. And oh, I love this ring. It's ace. I think it's
You
brilliant.
won't believe how easy it is.
Really?
Yeah. It looks so glamorous, doesn't it? It's because the colours of the glitter in this kit just work so well together.
My daughter would love this.
It's just sort of antique-y and fadey, and the copper glitter I think is my favourite ever.
Have you used it previously to now?
I don't know if I've used that exact colour because we've had all sorts, haven't we?
I love it.
With different shades of gold and copper and things. So I'm not sure if this is a brand new one, but I just love the way it works.
I love it too. I think it's ace. So let's learn.
Okay.
How do we create these domes?
Right. So we're going to start with the pendant one. And all I've done, I mixed together, I wanted quite a warm bronzy tone for this, so that I didn't have to cover the bead completely with the glitter. I wanted bits of the background clay coming through. So I've mixed up gold with the black and a little bit of the souffle, the fuchsia pink, what's it called? Bordeaux. So I mixed in.
Darling.
Yeah. Mix that up and you get a really nice tone. Doesn't really matter what the quantities are, just mix it until you've got something that you like. And then took sort of a thumb length, very accurate measure in there. And
Everybody's thumbs are different, apparently, I'm just hearing.
they probably are. I've got huge hands.
Yeah, well, I've got short, fat ones.
I've got hands bigger than rugby players.
Have you?
Yeah.
You have not.
They're massive.
They're not, are they?
Aren't they? I think they might be. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're massive, yeah.
They are.
But everything about me is short, so.
Yeah,
Apart from
everything
my
about me is
bottom.
massive.
No, it's not.
So, all I did Now this is how simple it is. I feel a bit of a fraud now.
That looks like
Maybe
a truffle.
I should make it look a bit more difficult. Roll it into a ball and then just press down using your little finger.
Oh, yeah.
Give it, hang on, it's stuck to my glass. Turn it around, 180, so it's completely up the other way, and press down with your finger again. And then all I did was go round with my little finger, just making sure that it was shaped evenly all the way around. And I think these would look nice if you did them sort of in an oval shape as well as the round. So smooth it down, and then you'll end up with a dimple in the centre.
I like that.
The other way you can do it, if you're feeling brave, is just to pinch it between your thumb and your finger.
You'll get a dimple both sides.
You're getting the dimple
though.
both sides, yeah. Okay, so that's then stage one.
Looks like wood almost.
It does, yeah. It's like
Driftwood. Your driftwood floating in.
This colour as well.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's like a soft, pinky.
Minky.
It's almost like a morganite, silvery colour.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
So they were the three colours that I used. Oh, no they weren't. Hang on a sec. There was black. What have I done with that?
There was black, there was black.
I'll start anyway with this and then...
Oh, I love that. I wonder if you can use this glitter as lipstick. It would be nice, wouldn't it?
You'd end up eating it though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, might get in your
That's not
teeth.
so good, yeah. So just go around the edge a little bit. So, because what you want is the glitter colours to just bleed into each other, really. And then the next one was this morganite-y colour.
Oh yeah.
Stunning, I love it. And what I did was just...
Silver and gold, isn't it, together?
Yeah. Dip it in and hold it
Oh, I love that.
at an angle.
Isn't it
and dipping
lovely?
it in. It's sort of on the top, and it doesn't mix because the other colour doesn't come off now because you've polished it into the clay. If you don't want to dip it in, you can just use your finger and then press it on and just buff it up as you go in.
It's so smooth, that glitter.
It is, and it gives such a metallic shine.
That's the best quality glitter ever, that.
It is, it's gorgeous. Just polish
What a
it up
kit.
there again. Okay, now I'm going to have to dig in the bag that's on the floor and just get the black glitter out. So, just a sec. Oh, there he is. And this is really expensive looking. The pendant that you said looked like a face, that's
Where's
covered
he?
in the black glitter. So I've actually made the indentation in it using the gemstones that I attached at the bottom. It's a bit difficult to see. It looks like Darth Vader now. Oh no!
I am your father.
And then covered it in the black glitter.
I am a little bit attracted to Darth Vader, so I always like the baddies.
That's obviously why you like the necklace.
Not as I have got a thing for stormtroopers though.
Have you?
Oh, they're so hot.
He's like 80.
Sorry?
Vader's about 80 years old.
No, it doesn't matter. It's not that.
It's the black
the white uniform. I
meanness
love, but especially my idea of heaven was Harrison Ford when he dressed up as a
Han
stormtrooper.
Solo.
Situation normal. Oh, not with you in the room looking like that. It's not Harrison. Oh, I love that. Oh, I remember thinking about 6 years old. Now that is what a man should look like.
Chewbacca.
I think I just wanted him as a pet, I'm not sure. I think it was a weird thing. I went through some stuff.
So we've just taken the black glitter and just patted it on. So we've got bits of the silver and the black sort of mixing up and merging.
They've put Harrison Ford up for me and he is hot, isn't he?
He is. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot to be said for Google Images.
It is quite useful.
If you think of something, you can suddenly see it. It is magic.
It is, yeah.
I wish for this, and it appears.
As if by magic.
Can you imagine where we're going to be in 100 years? We won't need to drive anymore, you know that, don't you? All cars are going to have sensors and solar. Yeah. No, they're going to want to have sensors, so you just get in, program it to where you want to go, so you can just talk.
Oh,
and it'll go on the right road.
You see, I can't do that. That's like having a sat-nav, and I argue with sat-navs. I'm not good with sat-navs and stuff, no. Because I'm
Are
never
you a
convinced.
control freak?
Yes.
Okay, well there you go. There's your problem.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, fine. I mean, it might be like the Jetsons. I mean, I'm not sure what it's going to be like in 100 years. I'm probably not going to be here. I might.
You never know.
It's not impossible to live to 134, is it?
Not by the time you're 134, no. You know, scientific advances.
My auntie lived till
whatnot.
she was over 100. My auntie Ethel. She was
There
my
you go.
great aunt. So it's in the
See?
genes.
So it's there, yeah.
She didn't have any kids though, so that.
Oh, that's
you
going to
know.
knock a good 50 years off.
Oh yeah, definitely. She was miserable though. Now.
Ah, so there you go.
Not because she was
balance is
old,
back in
because she
favour.
was miserable. She's the one who I displayed Max to, and she said she didn't like him because he was bold when he was born.
Oh.
No, it's
Mind you,
funny.
I'm not keen on babies.
It is funny. But I was a great niece. I said, do you like my baby, Auntie Ethel? Here he is for you. No, I don't. He's bold for a start, she said. It was funny. Me and my mum cracked up.
Right. We've made 3 loops now for the pendant, so that the drops can hang off the bottom, and then you've got a couple to attach your pearl to. And all I've done, they're dead scruffy, because what we're going to do is bury like the leg bits into the polymer clay. So because they're like that, it actually gives enough of a purchase here for them to stay in.
Because they're
So
splayed.
yeah. So I just use my flat nose pliers and taking it probably 1/3 of the way up, just press it into the clay and then turn it round and pop one either side here, and then that's ready for baking. So again, you bake it at 125, 130 for I think these were in for about half an hour, just to make sure they were completely solid. If you do press your loops in and they come through here, what you can do is not panic and just press it back, and it will disappear.
Oh,
so
okay.
just polish
So
it
it's
again
fixable
slightly.
until the point of no return when you've baked it.
Yep. So that's ready to bake. So what I'll do is I'll show you how I did the earrings, because that's
Slightly different.
yeah, and then I'll show you how I did the ring as well. So with the earrings, what I actually did was flatten out my sheet of clay and rolled it out, put it through the roller, and then took a cutter to make sure that I had 2 pieces exactly the same size. So then you just make your bead in exactly the same way, but they're slightly smaller obviously than the pendant. So there you go, just make your shape, and then all I did was take in your standard earring wire, turn the loop round so that it's flat on rather than the other way, because that will take up less space in your polymer clay bead. So it means that you're less likely to then puncture the centre of your bead and then just pop it on to the point where the little bead is on your earring wire, and just give it a little squeeze just to make sure that the inside of the clay has come back together again, so that you're then attached, and that can be baked like that. Just remember to pop another loop on at the bottom so that you're ready to attach your pearl and your dropper. Okay, so that's then ready to be baked once you've got your two earrings sorted.
Now I've just taken delivery before you get on to the next part of one of my favourite things in the world, cloud clay, and I promised my niece Leia that I would get her some of this, so it's come in the right time.
It has.
Now, cloud clay is amazing. If you would like to try a bit of sculpture, maybe you've never done polymer clay before and you'd like to have a little bit of a play with it, or the children love to make things. Now this cloud clay you do, and you leave it over 24 hours. Overnight it does dry, but it'll dry, and it'll dry hard, so it sets in air. Dry hard, that's a new movie. Dry hard with cloud clay. It is as light as air. Have a look. I am with John McClay. Nice. Have a look. You can do things like koalas, dinosaurs. It's a dinosaur. If you get close, you'll see. Or look, rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. I love that song. It's true. I bought my nephew a bath toy that goes me 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 me. Blum 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 blum. I'm going me 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 me. I was like, sorry. It's the world's most annoying bath toy, but also the world's most brilliant.
They're the best, aren't they? Really?
Yeah. Me 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 me. I love it. Now, cloud clay, really easy. You can stretch it. It smells amazing. Stretch it, mould it, roll it in balls, and then you dry it on the side so you can make cats, you can make all sorts of things. You can make beads. I love this stuff. It's brilliant, it's grand. And now, very, very difficult to get this anywhere else outside of the USA. We're giving you buy two, get one free. I'm going to take this home to test that it's not poisonous. My kids love this. Now, Liz Welsh makes pen toppers, and my kids have all got them on their pencils.
Oh,
it's amazing. You can mould things on top of pencils, leave it on the side. This really is brilliant. It's from age 3 up, and I can recommend it for adults and children alike because I've had lots of fun with cloud clay. I love it. Now, I'm going to get this for my niece, Leia, and Leia is 4. Going to be 5 in May, and she is absolutely desperate to try this. I know she's going to love it because I taught her sister Mina to do kumihimo. I said I will get you something.
You need to do something
with her.
Fair.
Yeah, to be fair, because you've got to be fair, because otherwise it's not. Otherwise she'll hate me forever. £9.95. Is your price tag GNGC50 is your item code. You've got blue, red, and yellow. Nah, yellow. Can I have that then? Can I, Phil? I'll buy it. Can you? My card's in my bag. Take my card out of my bag. You know my PIN number. Now. Everyone knows everything. They all know my thing for my phone. They know everything. My daughter can take my card off and quite happily know exactly what. She's got her own though now. Funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
13 and she can buy things on a Visa card.
I know. It's weird.
It teaches them responsibility about.
It does.
Do you know they actually do that at school now? Actually teach them about bill paying and stuff.
That's good.
Do you know what they do? They put you in a couple, right? And what they do is they say, right, what job do you want to do when you're older? Mia wants to be a vet. So they coupled her up with somebody else, and he wanted to be a nuclear scientist or whatever.
Oh.
And so they but this is what they did. They worked out an average vet's wage, then they tell you how much you can afford as a mortgage, then they tell you if you get that property how much your bills are going to be, and Mia is in life skills and they work out how much money they're spending each month, and they're allowed to save money and buy things like swimming pools or cars. Isn't it funny?
It makes sense,
but then they have to swap jobs, then they have to go for a lower income.
Right.
Yeah, but then they put them in a situation where they are not earning a lot of money and how to economise that way as well, because you will go through that in life, won't you, of
Definitely,
course?
yeah.
I'm still going through it.
Yes.
Now, now, I'm going to give you some Carantha moulds, which are amazing.
They are.
They're heat proof, they're dishwasher proof,
Yep.
you can put them in the oven.
Yep.
They're silicone moulds, which are great for baking, chocolates, polymer clay, all sorts of different things. Also great for resin.
Yes.
I'm going to give you the lady. The lady. You're going to get the cabochon. She's a lady. And you're going to get, oh my gosh, did anyone watch The Boy in the Dress at Christmas? On Box?
No.
It was so funny. I cheered. Me and Mia were like, yay! They came off on the playing football all in dresses to support him.
Oh,
it was
did they?
brilliant. Boy in the Dress on. It had Jennifer Saunders, Kate Moss in it. It was David Walliams, obvious. Oh, it was amazing. You have to watch it. It was brilliant. You'd love it. Matteo, it reminded me of you, actually. Now. Oh, well, I thought it was brilliant and a real good message to kids to celebrate who you are. Because Mia went, what's the point in this? And I went, to celebrate who you are. Because if you're a little kid now, everyone's different, and now we celebrate that. We don't try and make them hide it, and it's wonderful. It is, isn't it? Be a salmon. Don't hide if you want to wear a dress.
Exactly.
And the girl was saying, why do we have to have people telling us what we can wear? Why can't you wear a dress? What's wrong with that?
I never understood why girls were allowed to wear earrings in school and boys weren't.
It's funny, these rules, and why boys were allowed to wear trousers but girls weren't.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I was allowed to wear trainers and I wasn't.
Well, it all changed at my school because I protested and we all went on strike and the paper came. And there I was in my trousers, front page of the Echo. Jenny says no.
Started early.
I was always starting riots. I was standing up for everyone's, even if they thought, actually, Jenny, we're not really bothered, we'll just wear skirts. No, it's a point, it's a principle.
Yeah, exactly.
You will be able to have the freedom of wearing trousers. 3 Carantha molds for $12.95. Did you watch The Boy in the Dress, Jewellery Makers? Did you love it? I loved it. I'm going to actually go and buy the book now. How wonderful are these Carantha molds, and so much that you continue with the de Bruges, with the demonstration. We are making, no, we've done that. We're now making the earrings, you see, Tom.
Base. So we've
Paying
got,
attention is what you need.
Yeah, we've got our
it's just got in the
bead attached onto our earring wire, and then the loop at the bottom, and that's ready for baking. So then I'll show you how we get the ring section. So I've done this before, this technique. So I've got, is it 4? Yes, it's 4 wraps of your 0.8
copper
wire.
And that's the one that came in the kit.
It did. And then, let's see if this works. Now my hands are hot and slippy. Take a ribbon cord end, and then you just close it up and it'll hold all your wires together. Close it up over the ring shank, that's the word.
He's trying to nick my cloud clay. I'm like, get off, I'm taking that home for my niece. You're having a laugh, I love that
demon.
stuff. Have you used that yet, that cloud clay?
I haven't, no.
Oh, you'll love
I have to like say no to myself every now and again, because otherwise I'll try everything.
Well, that's the variety is the spice of life.
It is, but
Don't
it's got
stop yourself.
masses of stuff that I'm still
Oh right, don't just keep
on.
collecting. Yeah,
So,
all right.
I end up with hundreds of projects all on the go at the same time.
That's all right. Your brain's always creating.
It is. I suppose it stops me getting bored.
It's all these little puzzles going on and mazes in your mind. It's food.
Well, what it does is when you've got these things at home and you can sort of play with them, it's brilliant because it means that you can connect different things up together and try different things in different combinations.
I agree. You can mix your genres.
You can. So I love doing that.
Me too.
So what we've got then is a ribbon cord end onto our wires. I've only got 3 in there.
Oh, you rascal.
I know. And then don't cut off the ends too short, because what you're going to do is feed one of the ends through the hole in the ribbon cord end and just pull it through, And that will give you the anchor point for your clay. So that's how you then get your clay bead onto your ring shank. So it's got loads to grab onto there. And what I found was I needed to actually flatten them down slightly so that they weren't quite on the ring shank, because the first time I did it I pushed them all through the bead which wasn't great. Pop it back on your ring stick, and because this is a metal mandrel, I actually baked the ring on the ring stick, on the mandrel.
Mandrel, ring
Yeah,
stick?
ring stick.
Say as you, it's like catchphrase,
Ring
say it as you say.
stick.
Ring stick.
I was quite good at that game.
It's good, but it's not right. On that square, there was someone in control. Take the middle bit
Definitely.
away because it'll look well dodged. What's the chips doing? Gyrating chips.
Stop making me laugh. Right. So that then embeds the polymer clay into your ring shank. Put it back on your ring stick thing. And
Do you know that game is blinking amazing,
it's
isn't it?
dead good, yeah.
I love it. Never look a gift horse in the mouth was always the funniest one, because they would say really funny things like eating human or something really weird, just being stitches.
I've got a metal ruler at home that's got a sort of curved top to it on two sides that you use for cutting card and things. And I put this in it and baked it like that so it wouldn't fall over.
So you put your ring stick in a metally, curvy, sticky thing?
In a ruler, yeah.
Yeah.
I should have brought it with me.
At a Ruchka for our
In a
Russian
straight
friends.
metally thing,
Okay.
yeah. And then I put this inside and put it all into the oven.
If you haven't got one of them, try and find a baking tray that's skinny.
Baking tray or
That
something.
makes a loaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it'll hold your ring stick nice and still, so your ring doesn't then get a dent on its side or anything. So then that's ready to put all your glitter on in exactly the same way as last time and ready to bake. And then that's actually finished now, so that when it comes out the oven, that's it done. So the last thing we need to do is connect everything up. So the necklace, what I did was use the wax white cone and just make 2 cones. So pop the wire through the end of the wax wire cone and wind it on. So I've used the larger one, and you could use a small one. If you haven't got the wax wire cone, you can use sort of a pencil or something just to make a cone of wire.
Ah, the wax wire cone is what we are using here. We're going to pop that in the bottom of your screen should you wish
Indeed.
to have it. Do you put, yeah, I do that. I don't put a loop at the top of mine, I do that.
No, you don't really need a loop.
Yeah, but a lot do. Gemma Crow always loops. There's rhyme or reason for it, I think. I don't know what it is though.
Oh, I think it's so that you can cut that off a little bit easier.
Yeah, there'll be summit.
Yeah.
There's summit in it.
That's what it is.
Arr. Arr. I do cross over to pirate.
Pirate, I know, it was very pirate.
Arr. Oi. Watch me eyes.
They're not going near your eyes.
You never stir. That's what the last person said.
Right.
Now I can't see.
Aw.
Oh, there's worse
My
things.
next door neighbour shot himself in the eye.
We don't want to do that.
No.
What for? Was he?
No, it was an accident. He didn't
Oh.
do it on purpose. It was an accident.
Be careful. Be careful.
I know,
Don't
that's a bit
shoot yourself in
random,
the eye.
sorry.
I'm allowed to laugh at that because I have the same problem, you see. But anyone else is not. I didn't shoot myself though.
No.
Wow.
He had a glass eye. It was ages before he told us. But
Really?
yeah, we didn't realise.
Oh. How did you not realise that?
I don't know.
He always looked at you straight, that's why.
Could have been.
Yeah.
or not in the sunshine or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know why that would make a difference. Who knows?
Let's move on.
Right, so we've got 2 cones then, which fit either side here. So, and then it's all just connected up. I had wire earlier. Now what have I done with that?
What are you looking for?
Beading thread.
Oh! That was my knees. Beading thread, where are you?
was here
I've got
20
you.
seconds
Have you got it
ago.
or not?
No, I've lost it. It's gone
It's all right,
wonkies.
Amelia. I got it, Sam. Don't you worry about it, darling.
Maybe I found it now.
Oh, now I've sacrificed me limbs and me
Oh,
legs.
Jenny, I'm sorry. I'll use yours
Hey,
instead.
I found some leather glue down here. I've been looking for that for ages. There's all sorts of things down here, you know.
There are. You have to have a good ferret around down there.
I'm ferreting.
Yeah, all sorts under that table.
Hey, look at this. There's something in bubble wrap. That means it might be
That'd
special.
be cabochons, no doubt. Is it?
Oh.
Ooh, listen to that.
Oh, there's all sorts down here. There's all sorts of treats down here. It's like Ariel's cave from Little Mermaid. Look at these things. Aren't they neat? Wouldn't you
They're
think
not
my
neat.
collection's complete?
It's actually a real mess under there.
Who's made this mess?
It is.
Oh, knees.
Hello.
What is it with knees? Why do they... Oh, sorry, I've got to pull my tights up. I've got Mia's tights on. Did you hear that big
Oh,
rip?
Coral.
Did you hear the
That's
rip?
good.
I just pulled my tights up and they just
Is that what it was?
disintegrated, yeah.
Oops.
I'm just thinking Mia's actually got longer legs than me, so these might actually not be Mia's. They might be Chloe's.
like
My
a
daughter's
5-year-olds or
friend's
something.
tights. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's not really she's more like family, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, I wear a onesie to bed and stuff sometimes.
How can you wear a onesie to bed? Isn't it too hot?
I'm the coldest, most freezingest person, that's why.
That's what hot water bottles are for, though. A onesie?
No,
Ooh.
because they go cold. I need to be consistently warm or I will wake up freezing.
Yeah.
I told you I got really angry at my mum because she wouldn't believe that I was cold. We've got, over Christmas, I had the eider down. Hello, Alex! Oh, Deb, you are so
Hi,
inspiring
Alex.
and creative. I get lots of ideas watching anything this wonderful creator does.
Thank
You are the creator.
Thanks, Alex.
I love that, the creator.
Becky reckoned I was a machine the other day.
You are a
I'm a
machine.
machine.
She's a machine of a woman.
A making machine.
You are a making machine. I love that.
I quite like being a machine. It's like the Terminator, isn't it?
Yeah, or what's that programme? Jack and Orange? Not Jack and Orange. What was the one where you put ideas into the thing and it would come out? It was a kids' programme. You put ideas into the top and it could be anything and it would spit out a paper with what you could make out
Oh,
of
I
it.
don't know.
Is it Playdays used to do that? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
That's
see
you.
that. I'm too old for play days, I
You're
think.
not.
I am.
Right, we've got 5
Right.
minutes left so we can
Quick.
continue.
Right.
Well, that's
Okay.
plenty. That's plenty.
I've attached,
That looks like a solid
Just a
copper
bead
bead,
in-
by the way. Doesn't it?
this one's been baked. It's a bit bigger than the original.
It looks like actual metal, though, doesn't it?
It does. It does. You just polish it with your finger and it just comes as metal. It's like the Midas touch.
Ooh.
I think I've done this the wrong way round now because I got distracted. I was
Do you
so
want to have a look
excited.
at the original? There we
Right,
are.
next you pop your cone on. So pointy end down.
It's reminding me of Mad Max with
Oh,
Tina
with Tina
Turner.
Turner. Yeah, I love that film.
and me. They're bringing out a new one. Tom Hardy, yeah. Hello. Hello.
What was that one? Thingy Dome, wasn't it? Tina Turner.
Thunderdome?
Thunderdome.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Mad
Yeah.
Max 3. I might watch that. I haven't watched it in years. I also love Indiana Jones. I love Indiana. My dad did the Indiana Jones. There's the 2 ones, and we got the spider from it. Remember I told you my mum had a massive meltdown? Yeah, he bought, you know when they go through the cave and they're covered in bugs?
Oh, yuck,
They were
yes.
mechanical spiders, some of them.
Were they?
And my dad bought one home. Now, my mum is seriously frightened of spiders. She shakes everything, which is why I'm not, because she used to make me as a child get them out of the house, right? So me and my brother
That
put
was
it in the
your job.
washing up bowl. She cried, she shook, she was sick.
That's
well, me and
mean.
George thought it was the funniest thing we'd ever seen. My mum didn't talk to us. She was silent for about 3 days.
I don't blame her.
And she told my dad to go back to London. All because of the spider.
Dear.
She got over it, you know. And then there's that time we did that joke. We had those joke chewing gums and we broke her finger. There's a mouse trap, isn't it? My brother offered her one. It's like a chewing gum. Now it's not the same. It's just a bit of plastic and it snaps in your finger. But actually in the 80s it was a mouse trap. So my mum opened.
No.
My brother said, "Do you want my last chewing gum?" She pulled it, broke her finger.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
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 We used to always play tricks on my mum that ended up with her crying.
Was she dead gullible?
Yeah, she's never told a lie in her life, so she'll believe literally anything that anyone tells her.
That's mean, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is fun.
So my mum never believed anything because she knew we were just like making it all up.
My mum
So I
might
don't
not.
think she
might...
really fell for anything. Yeah, your mum was
She
just
doesn't believe
pretending.
anything now. Shut up, Jenny. I was the youngest though, so it never, you know, it wore off by the time she got me. But my brother was always golden, you know.
Yeah.
The boys are always golden. The only
I was
boy.
the eldest.
Were you?
Well, I still
well,
am.
you were the only girl as well, aren't you?
No, I've got my sister.
Oh.
But we had to share a bedroom. Oh, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, I had to share a bedroom with my sister, and there was a line I could not cross.
There's a line I would not cross in my bedroom because my sister used to put coffee cups under the bed and.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that sent you mad.
It did. Being a bit of a control freak, of course.
I think that it's character building, though. Do you? But it's funny because, like I was saying yesterday, my kids have never fallen out, and I often find Max in the morning snuggled up to Mia.
Oh,
I go in there at 7
nice.
o'clock. I'm like, "What are you doing in Mia's bed?" I came for a snuggle.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cute.
funny, isn't it? He's going to have to stop that now because he's getting to 9.
Yes. She's probably not so fond of it.
No, she loves him.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
She doesn't mind.
No, she loves him. So you're
Right.
are you rosary?
So I'm just, all I'm doing, on the necklace, you pop your cone on first, then 3 of your little black gemstones, and then your pearls. And then it's just a case of beading around to the back of the necklace, adding 3 pearls, 3 of the black gemstone, and then your clasp.
And we'll show you how you've done the clasp. That's why you were rosary linking. We're going to have to leave it there pretty much, talk through this, I think.
So then just do wrap loops on your pearls and then use the Featherlight head pins through your black coated pyrite for your droppers.
And that won't come through, no?
Nope.
Lovely.
And it's that's it, and it just works so well with the copper and the rose gold colours, so brilliant.
Unfortunately, we have to go to a break because of the way it works on YouTube, but thanks so much, Deb. We will be back with the Bruges after the break. We'll see you till the side of this. Moonstone is beautiful. It looks so stunning in bridal jewellery. Its iridescence just makes it such a different gemstone against anything else. When you're putting it into your own jewellery, you can put it in tiaras, you can put it in drop earrings, and it makes those pieces special.
One of the most fascinating things about moonstone is, I think, its myth and legend, and whether it's a gemstone which is used for fertility or a gemstone which you give to loved ones, it's a fantastic gemstone to own, especially from JM, because of the natural qualities, the rainbow shimmer which you get from this amazing gem, and whether it's in nuggets or whether it's really, really highly faceted, whether it's a smaller carat weight or a larger carat weight, you're always guaranteed a superb example of the gem.
Actually very rare, and Sri Lanka is famous for its top quality. This mine is over 150 years old, and sometimes the miners find not just moonstone but also ancient mining tools.
Coral is another organic gem material. This particular gem material derives its nature from sea anemones or coral-like branches that grow within the ocean. The coral we use at JM is all ethically sourced, which means it is dead and not living before we turn it into jewellery. It's not farmed coral, so it's not taken from the sea alive. Coral has a wavy-like structure, which can often be referred to as a wood-grain structure too. It is seen in many colours, but the natural colours are your more pink to red tones. Due to its nature, coral can also be dyed. And so we see it in many different colours, including whites, oranges, and even goldens and greens.
The JM Awards were a huge success last year, so we're bringing it back bigger and better than before. Join Vicky and resident designer Linda Brumwell as we reveal the best bits of JM 2014 as voted for by you. So tune in on December 31st at 9 AM and help us celebrate the JewelleryMaker Awards.
Join guest designer Rachel Norris on her Artisan Earrings DVD. Get creating stunning designs in no time at all through the fantastic tuition from Rachel. The easy-to-follow steps shown on this DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and experience many different techniques specifically designed for creating earrings. This DVD covers how to make your own findings, Aztec, Art Deco and Aphrodite earrings. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Welcome back to Designer Inspiration. I'm Jenny Cleary. I say hello to you. I do, because I'm polite. Now, hello, Deb Rudge.
Hello, Jenny Cleary.
Nice
How are you?
to see. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. I always will, because my mama taught me better than that. Now, in the words of Beyonce. Now, do remember that when you have bad manners, girls and boys, you let your parents down. Yes, now we're just discussing what Tom should do on New Year's Day, and I would like, actually, Coral's never been either, so why don't all of you go to Cheltenham on New Year's Day? It's a brilliant day. Make sure you go into the Tatterstalls, don't go in the other bit. It's not a long way to down the road. What are you on about? You can all stay in Cheltenham, I can hook you up. I'll look you up, darling, don't you worry. And you can get the steam train there if you stay in my old house. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a proper old steam train like the one you take to Hogwarts. It's brilliant. Now, I can imagine you train spotting, Phil. There it goes, I'll take that one off my list. There is nothing better than going on an old steam train somewhere. And this one will give you whiskey in the morning or a champagne breakfast. I've never been on the Severn Valley one, no. No. This one goes to Cheltenham Racecourse and then it goes to Toddington, which is this far up, and then it'll go to Gotherington, which is where I used to get on. You know Gotherington, don't you? Yeah, it's where my farm used to be, Woolston. Now, I'm going to give you some. What am I giving you? I can't remember. Oh yeah, memory wire. That old joke. Now. Now. Your teeth are blinding me. That's what he just said. I can't help it. Not in the bottom ones. They're yellow. Now. Oh dear. Anyway, Tom, you should go to that. It will make your life complete. And I think you should all go together because you'll have a brilliant day. And I might come, actually. If I wasn't show jumping, I'd come with you. Coils to the spool, apart from on the necklace where you get 10. I'm going to give you classic silver, rose gold and traditional gold. Already you're all over this. Now, traditionally, my dear friend Dion, the other producer on the other side, would be doing these because she's obsessed with them and they're great price. Look at this, $6.95. We've stolen them out of Dion's schedule. Dion was ringing me at 12 o'clock midnight last night. Thanks for that, Dion. Because neither of us could sleep, obviously. Francis, Joy, Joanne, Jewellery Maker from Outer Hebrides. I can't tell you, it's gossip. Jewellery Maker from Cornwall, Deborah, Natalie. I have got Nicola, Julie, Isabel in Angus, and Isabel in Gloucestershire. Are you going racing, Isabel, in Gloucestershire? Alex in Gloucestershire? She's all the way in the Forest of Dean. That's quite far. But it's beautiful, isn't it? And they filmed a lot of Harry Potter in Gloucestershire. Yeah, the cathedral, Gloucester Cathedral, and the Forest of Dean is where they were staying when they were trying to get away from it. They filmed a bit of Star Wars there and all. Now, let's see. Loads of you have got this. Now, memory wire, really easy. Keep its shape. It keeps its shape. And did you know those tins? Oh, could you put the shears on that we had yesterday, please? Because they're brilliant for cutting memory wire without dinting. They're on our website. Go and check them out. We had them on yesterday. They're brilliant for that. Do you use a lot of memory wire?
I like memory wire because it's really strong but really fine. So you can build yourself frames with it.
Yeah.
And then wire wrap it with the other wires, the coloured wires.
Oh, yeah.
And you get fantastic structure, but it looks lightweight. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, it does. And Mark Smith's a big fan of this because he makes lots of chip bracelets with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Not from chips made from potatoes, of course, you understand. Gemstone chips.
It's handy if you get caught short and need
it would be hands-free eating.
It would.
And greasy hands would be a thing of the past.
Ah.
You tell we work in shopping TV. Greasy hands will be a thing of the past with this new memory wire chip bracelet. Salt and vinegar at me arm, will ya? Now, what we doing now, darling? Riger's rye. Riger's eye. Raggy. Sounded like Scooby-Doo when you said Riger's eye. I love Scooby. Ruby-Roo. Look at this strand. It's lush. This is my favourite tiger's eye strand of all time ever. Full stop, capital letter. You have got the real deep, intense blue-black. You have got the fuchsia. You've got the green. You've got the electric blue. De Bruges, lush.com. Look at this.
Definitely. It looks like it's coated with something because it's the colours and the amount of...
See. Whoa.
Yeah. It's alive, isn't it? It's really alive with the colour and the chatoyancy.
And the sound of music.
Yes, definitely. Definitely a singing strand.
I love it.
Yeah. I love the blue tiger's eye. That's my favourite anyway. But that strand is magnificent.
The deep, deep blue is lush and there's like a turquoise. But I think my favourite's the fuchsia. I can't decide. Oh my gosh, you've got purple in here.
I thought I just saw purple on the screen, yeah.
Oh, I love this. Is it brand new, Philip? Is it brand new? These are the last 26.
Yeah.
And already, oh, this will sell out. Brenda in County Kerry, hello to you. Candy, Sylvia, Alison, Hayley, that's Hales, Joanne, Deborah, Marion, Karen, Eva. Oh my gosh, loads of you. Cynthia, I was going to go Eva then. I love that film. Loads of you have got, oh, I love seeing all your names. $7.95, it's such a brilliant price tag for a really powerful and very, very enjoyable strand. I love this. Do you know Fleur's going racing on New Year's Day? Yes, you need to go to Cheltenham on New Year's Day. I'm telling you, I'm having a moment. You lot, something it's amazing will happen to you. Particularly you, Tom, you have to go. And something else is going to happen to you as well, Philip. Yeah, if you, listen, you need to take my advice here. I'm having a moment. Hello, Fran in London Town. Thanks for the show. Banjaxed my shoulder yesterday. Oh. So distraction from pain is good. Oh,
Fran.
How did you do it? Because you know what? This shoulder's hurting. Can I show you something that might help? Unless your chin, if it's muscular, and push it back like that. But don't just do it and don't look down. You have to get your hand and go. Do it now, everyone. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away. Now get these two muscles here. It works. It works. But I also had that hot cupping. in my shoulder, because I get, now what they do is they put a flame in a cup, the Chinese herbal remedy guy, and he puts it down and it sucks the muscle into the cup. Now, if you've hurt your muscle, it feels like it's ripping and it does hurt, but then when he takes it away, it goes, and it's like, ah, and it feels so good you want to be sick. Try that, both of them. That's my advice to you. I hope your shoulder's all right. Tell us what you did. Is it muscular? Is it? Or is it not? But do this, because it does help with shoulders and necks. But you've got to look dead straight forward, and don't do that. Do this. You're all doing it. It works. DeBruce, where are you? Come on. No, see, you did what I told you not to do. You look down. Look straight ahead. See, this is why I need you, DeBruce. Push back. Back.
Like that?
Yeah, and then release. Go back forward. Like this. No, like this. That's it. Push. No, not down. Straight back. What do you mean this isn't good TV? It's Mr. Motivator. No. I ain't no physiotherapist. My name's not Jennifer. I thought you knew that. It's Ginevra. Did you not know that? I am not the only one. You ain't never met no one like me though before, have you? We come from a certain planet. I won't tell you what it's called. Now, I'm going to give you reconstituted turquoise, and I know if my good friend Gemma Crow is watching, she will have these, because she loves big... Ah, I knew the gasp would come. You love turquoise, don't you?
The colour's amazing. I love the colour, but I also love the shape. That shape is just...
Oval rings,
perfect.
Oval necklaces that Alex
Yeah.
I've cured, look. That really works, Jenny.
Yay.
And it feels better. Thank you. Keep going. I ain't no physiotherapist, but you take that and you go, you ran with it. Keep watching for more thrilling installments of how to make your neck and shoulder loose. Now, look with the tiger's eye. We've got another message coming through from Sylvia. Hello, ladies. Another great show. Jenny, you had me laughing so much I knocked my beading tray off my lap with a strand of loose moonstone. No, I'm responsible for that. As well as all the other things that are bad that have happened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Empty out your Hoover and then Hoover up. And then look at, see if it's in there. That's my top tip of the day. Put a sock over your Hoover, yes! You are a genius, or tights, yes. You and Coral came out with that at the same time, which makes me think that perhaps it's not Kim you should be with after all. Now, you must go, you must do what I'm telling you to do on New Year's Day, by the way. No, not become a snooker player. No, I told you to play snooker for something or something, didn't I? Play snooker for money, yeah. You still haven't done it, have you? Well, if you don't listen, then how am I supposed to help you? Carry on as you were then, Philip, if that's how you're happy. Now, don't come to me for no advice if you ain't going to take it. Now, you'll still see the matrix in reconstituted turquoise, and let's actually take a minute to think about what turquoise is, what reconstituted turquoise is. Reconstituted turquoise is taken from fragments of turquoise that can't perhaps make it into a bead. It could be too thin or anything, and then it's pressed together to form a perfect strand of mainly larger than you would get because turquoise is quite soft. Is mainly that you get larger reconstituted turquoise than you would in normal turquoise. Now, we're going to give you a price drop on this. This is why Gemma Crow loves it, because she loves the big chunky ones. I would like this in a ring, and it's very Fabergé egg, isn't it? UXP 075, $7.95. If you bought the cabochons earlier, this is incredible. I'm going to count these. It's a brilliant price tag, that, Philip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26. 26 rings you could make out of this. And even if you only sold them, you're not going to sell them for £1, but even if you only did, you'd still make a major profit. This is a profit maker, isn't it? I think it is, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. UXP 075, these are 16 by 14. We have Sylvia, buy the JM sticky mat and it won't be a problem then. Yes, Alex. Thank you. I love that sticky mat. I love it. I'm a bit obsessed with that as well, actually. You had it on the mid-show and I was away? Well, then you shouldn't have played it. Oh, I see. Ali does get her own way, it's true. She's much better at it than me. Yeah, I bet they do say hello to her when she comes through the door, don't they? Yeah, go on, you stoke the fire. There's no need to stoke my fire, because it's already lit. £7.95. It's a blazing, yeah. Anne-Marie Leanne, you've got yours. Anna, hello Anna. Where have you been, you rascal? Alison and Sheila's got 2. Carol, Patricia, Linda, Joan, Heather, Yvonne, Jill, Isabel, Monica, you've got yours. Jill, you've got yours. Oh, it's lovely seeing all your gorgeous names. What's going on with you today? What day is it today? Oh, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
What do we eat on a Tuesday? What are you having tonight, Mateo? You don't know yet. What about you? What's Tuesday for? Because it's not Wednesday spaghetti bolognese day, is it?
And it's not Friday pizza day.
Oh, well, that's fish and chip Friday for me.
Yeah. I think it might be chili day.
Oh, Mia would love that. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I'm really boring. I don't like spicy food.
Oh, I love chili.
Do
Really
you?
hot, spicy
So
chili.
does Mia. She will eat. What's the really hot curry? If we have an Indian takeaway, I always have. What is it, sorry? Oh yeah, Vindaloo. Mia actually enjoys it. Well, I think that's ridiculous.
No,
there is nothing to enjoy about something that's blowing your head off.
No.
And actually, like her friend, Mia's friend, Sakina, her mum brought me around the nicest Indian food that I've ever eaten at Eid. And that's nothing like the food that you get from the takeaway, is it? Because I loved it, like I kept craving it. It was so, I don't know what it was, lush.
Yeah.
Anyway. I can't eat spicy stuff. And I don't really enjoy takeaways either.
No, I don't.
It's funny, isn't it? Because most people do.
But yeah, we'll make curry at home as well.
Yeah, I don't mind homemade curry,
Yeah, don't put tons of chilli in, just put lots of spices, because then you don't have the heat, you have the flavour.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Tuesdays, what are Tuesdays for? Is it this one, darling? Clear quartz flowers, darling. These might actually be 4-leaf clovers. No, they're not. Oh, they are. No, they're not. These are lovely, actually, aren't they?
They're really pretty.
They are pretty. I bet if they walked into a room, they'd say hello.
They would.
Earrings, tiaras, fascinators. Do you know, little girls would like these as well as big girls. Now, the clarity, I would put chartreuse wire through them. Do you know that?
Oh, that would look amazing.
Yeah,
really fresh and
It would look nice in a hair vine actually with chartreuse wire, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, and it wouldn't matter if you had dark hair or blonde hair, it'd show up really nicely.
Yeah, yeah. They look like they're made out of water. They're so clear, crystal clear.
They are very fluid. Yeah, they do look like sculptured ice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're so clear. Little hair bobbles, these would look nice in. JMG P24. I don't think we wear enough pretty things in our hair because they used to, didn't they?
Yeah.
What's happened?
I think it takes time, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, we work now, don't we?
Yeah.
We work now. £9.95. Remember how much more attractive women used to be before we went to work?
Before
and could vote?
work, yeah.
JMG P24 is your item code. Actually, I was saying this to my mum the other day. We were with Mia in a change room. I said, aren't kids now, 13-year-olds, much more attractive than I ever was?
I know, yeah.
Because I didn't go through my awkward stage. You know, that awkward stage, she's not, that geeky, unright, spotty, bracy stage seems to have left that generation. What is it? Something in the water?
Could be.
It's because what, sorry? Because they invented proper things to wash your face with. 9.95. Yeah, because it was either scald your face off, your spots off with this acidic cream from the doctors and have scabs all over your face, or don't do that, don't do that. Tom's not a fan of soap. 9.95 JMG P24. These are 12mm rounds, and there's a lot of versatility. I'm glad that you've got these. Zoe's got hers. And now, has Zoe from Beds decided now that she's just Zoe? Because she's annoyed at me, isn't she? Because I always say Zoe from Beds, still in Beds. And now she's not in Beds, unless it's a different Zoe. I did have a feeling when I said it, Zoe hates you, Jenny Cleary. June, Jacqueline. Every time she's probably like, will you shut up? Yeah, that joke was never funny. Hales, you've got yours. Marlene, you've got yours. It's lovely. Zoe, from who knows where, you've got... me. Whinge, whinge, whinge. Meow. I met my love. Dreamed a dream. Thought I'd have a little sing there. Have a look. I love them. I love them. They're lush.
You could use those as a pendant veil. So turn the post up and into a loop. Yeah. And then hang a gemstone from the bottom of the star.
Gorgeous. How many pairs do I get? I'm going to wear the other one as well. 3 pairs.
It would be rude not to, Jenny.
Yeah, and then I'm going to take them home, you see. I love these. They're sterling silver as well. I can take everything. No, I can't. I'm not really. Well, I am. These are in my ears, so it's too late now. 925 silver. These are lovely. Aren't they lovely? Do you know studs are so expensive? You probably do know that on the high street. These are only £9.95. Well, I think it's a brilliant. Have a look what they look like in the ear and think about a little star. You know those hematite flat stars we had? Those would be lovely from these.
They would. Or you could have like a shower of stars almost, couldn't you? Lots of different lengths coming off.
Shooting stars.
Shooting stars, yeah.
I love these. I think they're so pretty. I'm a big fan of these. There's 6 of them. Hi, Danny. Hi, Danny. Thank you. Good boy. VZRF20. Can you tell your mum well done? Sure. Thank you. Or what's well done in French? Because she won't understand it. Oh, très bien. Très bien. Très bien pour le parenting. 0800 64446. I do sound like mange two. At 6444655 or the www.jewellerymaker.com. You can shop on the app as well, and it's lovely for you to do that actually. If you've got a Bluetooth in your car, you can listen to us when you're driving, because the Archers is rubbish at the moment, isn't it? Miss Janet says, I have these, they're great. They're really well made. I don't know why I've put you with that accent. They're really well made. Do you remember when you used to watch, what's the programme where people used to write in and Esther Ransom was on it? They used to do different voices for the letters. I used to love that. What was that called? Point of View or something? Points of View? No?
Points of View did it as well, didn't they?
It's funny. It was funny though.
I nearly said This Is Your Life, but
no, it wasn't that. No, I can't remember, but it's someone will remember for us.
Yeah.
Now, I am going clamshells. I love them. Now, De Bruges, do you love a clamshell?
I do. I do indeed.
Why? Now, I love that these have got the hole in the very bottom of them. Have you used these ones?
I don't know if I have used those ones.
Rose gold. They got the hole in the bottom, and you can make a little knot in your monofilament.
Yeah. And hide it nice and
they're amazing.
They are.
And you can put them over a bracelet that's already made just for a little bit of a flat. And it's got a loop on it, so you can actually put a head pin in it, and you could then make a charm, or you could just finish off your bracelet in the normal way.
The rose gold,
aren't they? And they're very easy, very soft. All you've got to do is suggest that they close, or you just tap them along, and they go.
I usually put a little tiny dot of glue in there as well.
Do you?
Just to make sure it all stays in place.
That is a good...
I do a belt and braces approach to fastenings, generally.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a message. That's life for Esther Anson's
Yes.
show. Yes, and the odd-shaped. They used to send in pictures of odd-shaped beds, didn't they?
Yes, yeah.
Yes. I
It
love
was a
Esther
weird
Anson.
show.
Actually, she's a wonderful woman. Hello, Sazy. Where you been anyway? Hey, Jen, the lovely Gems and you and your wonderful madness with Deb are keeping my spirits up while I set my new smart TV in my beadery.
Oh,
Woo!
look at that for
Can't
luxury.
Tuna Chunks do it for you? I can't stand setting things up like that. Can you? I don't know how it works.
because then you have to read the manual, don't you?
Oh, last night we've had our internet stop because we're moving, right? So I got one of these dongles.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Plug it in
blow me
things.
down. I thought it'd be simple. It's not.
No.
I thought I could just put my credit card on it and no. This is why, again, why you have kids, because they can just do it for you.
Yeah.
Garfield 32 is your Garf 32, $9.95, and that's for real silver. And oh, coral, what's that? Well, why didn't we get it? Oh, it's all right, it's Vicky Field, I like her. Now. Don't eat my amber. Who said that? Vicky? Amber. Amber. Rough cut. Polish amber, darlings. Is it? I think it is Polish amber, darling. Gorgeous. Come into your screens with the equally gorgeous Vicky Field, who shares her name with one of my favourite things, fields. Now, I do love fields. You can camp in them, you can make hay and straw from them, you can ride a horse on them, you can have picnics in fields.
The colours change all the time as well.
They do.
Which
I
is
love a
amazing.
field. Yeah. So if for nothing else, like her for a name. Now, we're going to give to you. Can I do the sunstone, please? Thank you, darling. Right, I'm just going to put these in order. Come on, behave, behave. Luster. And you can make loads of lovely waterfall cascade earrings with this. And look at the colour. It's so vintage. This might go with your amber. Let's see. It might not, but it might. It does. Oh, burning embers. I also think this is going to go gorgeously with some Garnet. But it's that inner glitter that you get, that firework explosion of copper, which is natural. This is totally natural. And I love this peach colour. It reminds me of ballet pumps. Look. I would cluster this into a bracelet because I think it's. I think when you drape it over your skin like that, it's the right thing to do. Would you agree?
Yes, it looks really nice like that, doesn't it? And also, I'd be tempted to make flowers. Definitely.
Yes.
You could make
earrings,
loads.
flowers, brooches.
Yeah.
There's a lot. You can actually mix it with your millefleury.
You could. You could. That'd be really nice. But even you know, wire work and having them again 3 in a fan shape. So one of the large ones and 2 of the smaller ones. That'd look gorgeous.
Look at the luster, and these are mirror graduated, so they work larger towards the centre. They're only $17.95. Now, if you ever walk into a crystal healing shop and you buy one sunstone, it can cost you about £20 for a tiny piece. So you've got to realise that this price tag is incredible. And I love the actual sound of sunstone. Don't you think sunstone, moonstone, they sound romantic, don't they?
They do, they do. And they work so well together as well. And with Labradorite, all of those.
Anything that gives you that visual wow factor, and these do. And a price wow factor. What happened to $17.95, you massive moron?
Ooh.
Not a moron. I say that to Mia. $9.95, under £10, you massive, lovely ball of lovely price dropping
gorgeousness.
Weirdo. Gorgeousness. Why have you done that, you weirdo? Well, it's very, very low in price. Well, okay, fine. Well, I'm not arguing with it. That would be like arguing with a woman when I get to the till that I would like to pay more for a pair of jeans or something. Lunacy, that would be. I ain't arguing with you. Says he. Jen, Tuna Chunks has mounted the TV. Oh, right, okay, sorry, I read that differently. Everyone stop, but Tuna Chunks has mounted it on the wall. Is there nothing Tuna Chunks won't get his hands on? But the Wi-Fi is being tricksy. Also, I can watch JM all day without leaving my BD room. Addicted!
Just a
Don't
bit.
confine yourself to one room, though. Get us on your app as well, so when you need to go and get a sandwich, you could... They're all laughing at the fact that only here on JM would you start a sentence, Tuna Chunks has mounted the TV. Tuna Chunks says his pet name for her husband. He has mounted the TV on the wall, not as a bull would mount a cow.
It's getting worse.
Oh dear, says he. Says he, you are funny. What's he got on the telly that makes him do that? $9.95. Stop right there. Thank you very much. In the words of the Spice Girls. Hey you, always on the run, gotta slow it down. We've got to stop there, haven't we? Now. Now. Have you just seen what Fleur's bought in? The cookies? Oh, yes. Who's OMGing? Which Tom? Tom, they've been sat next to you for the best part of 3 hours. I've even come in there and eaten 2 of them in front of you during the break. And you just, oh, look, this is where you're missing a trick, son. Things are in front of your face and you're not seeing them. They're right there. He is like it with women, yes. Listen, I can't follow you around your whole life. You're going to have to go out there. Yeah, you got one much later, and it's probably been, you know, it's probably been handled by all of us. We're talking, of course, about the cookies that Fleur bought in, not any potential partners. Now. Fleur's good like that. She feeds us. She's a feeder. I'm going to have to start training her on more savoury purchases, though.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of cakes and biscuits, that, and you mustn't forget the savoury lovers of us. Now, I am not in any way dissing Fleur's wonderful gifts. Now, don't worry about Tuna Chunks, anyone. Your gold earring findings, 20 by 10. Now, these, actually, Fleur uses these to make herself aware of the end that she starts with on her chainmail, in fact. But not so. And you can use these as fasteners, but essentially they're earring they're upside down in that image there, Tom. Do you see? Because the lobe would be, yeah. Can you flip reverse it? Let's flip reverse it. Go on then. He's doing it. Oh, it takes a bit of time, does it? I'll hold one up for you. It's supposed to be this way around. You get 50 pairs, 100 altogether. And these are great because they're extra secure. So if you've got gemstones that are big, like those sunstones that you want to clutch onto, or like those amazing amber that's coming up at 8 o'clock with a gorgeous Vicky Field, who I think is a wonderful lady, by the way. You're going to like her. Well, you do already know, but you don't know her personality yet, do you? You know, she's doing that thing we all do when we first start a new job, pretend we're normal.
Best behaviour.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine how normal I was for about a year? All I wanted to do was scream at people. Yeah, because I don't like being touched. Once somebody checked me. Nadine's sister checked me for chickenpox upstairs, and all I wanted to do was say, "Get off me! Stop touching me!" Because she was checking people. I don't know why she was inspecting me.
How do you check people?
Well, by touching me and looking down my dress and stuff. No, you don't want to touch anyone who you think has got chicken pox, but it was going around the building at the time.
Oh, right.
And I was paranoid. Now I would have, you know, put her in a headlock and roped her to the floor, but at the time I stood there and let it happen. Now, there's a lesson to be learned about that. JAAZ14, gold on copper, and these are all E-coated. Let's have a look, my love. Yes, that's better, darling, thank you. Well done, thank you, Tom. Appreciate
That's
it.
clever.
£6.90. He is clever, see?
It's really clever.
He is clever. He is clever. If only he went for the right women, not the mean ones. £6.95, that's not so clever. JAAZ14, 50 pairs, that's 14 pence per pair. And that was actually not my maths, because I wouldn't have said that. I just said it was something else. Would I have? Yeah, I would have. £6.95. You've still got a money back guarantee of 30 days. Is it 30 days? No, it's like a whole month. Yeah, it is, isn't it? You've got a whole month from tomorrow with your... Hey, this is our last show of the year. Bling, blong. If you don't go racing on New Year's Day, don't ever speak to me again. I'm talking to both of you. I'm kind of joking, but I will be a bit like, for God's sake, I did tell you. Come mooning at me. No.
It's good fun.
I want him to have fun, that Tom. He needs to go out there and really be let off his lead a bit. Throw a stick for you, Tom. That's what I want to do. Not into, do it now. Well, it doesn't matter, do it now. Well, yeah, 2015 you can do it in. Because that would be New Year's Day. Go. I've only got one T-bar, but you'll get 2. No, you won't, you'll get 3. Right, let's see. Sarzy. No, Jen, I call him Cheeky Chunks. You called it, oh yeah, that's true. You called him Tuna Chunks. No, he doesn't have a thing for TVs. That I know of. I wonder what he's thinking now. You did suggest it, you did put it out there. God bless Tuna Chunks and all that's sailing him. Now, Abby says, hi girls, lovely gems today. Just got the last of Tiger's Eye Debs. Never got you a pic of the flower baskets, but just sent it in to the WAF. Love, Abby. Do you know Abby? The flower basket.
Flower basket, yeah. You know my little flower basket I made with sapphires and things?
Yeah.
She was making one.
Oh,
So
I want to have a look at that.
Look forward to seeing that.
Me too. Now, I'm going to give you, is it 3 pairs? I've got one, somebody's been on the rob. Oh no, hang on, they haven't. They have, I'm missing one T-bar. Never mind, I ain't saying nothing about coral. She's only learning from my poor example after all. Now, once my daughter had a watch confiscated off her and she took it back off her teacher's desk at the end of the day, and I made her go back and give it the teacher back because she's never done a naughty thing ever again since. And all my friends said I was mean, I should just let her get away with it.
Yeah, I probably would have done.
I can't remember why she confiscated the watch. Mia was a real big diva when she was little.
Was she?
Yeah, oh. She would only wear a dress. She would not wear tights because they were too tight.
True.
She was crazy. She took some taming, that one. She was wild. Oh. And she now laughs. And because she did this, she's really jealous, right? So my mum takes her into a lift. This little girl looks at my mum, and Mia loved her Nana. Well, she still loves her, but you know, like she was obsessed with Nana when she was little. Go into a lift, and this little girl goes, hello. My mum went, hello. And Mia went, no, that's my Nana. And then we were like, Mia, huh? No. No, that is my Nana.
Like the
She really went, no. We were like, oh. She would never do anything like that now. It's really funny. It's completely against her character. Funny how they're so feisty. Yeah. She was an only child and very spoiled, so I had to stop all that. It was my mum's fault.
Age between her
4
and Max?
years. Perfect.
Yeah.
But she won half a div. I really had to work hard on trying to make sure she didn't end up brattish. And she really isn't a brat now. No. She really is a lovely girl. $6.95 for these. These really are lovely. Rose gold. That's a brilliant price because these are thick. I'd get these and gram for gram, not do you? Look at that, $6.95. You will get the extra T-bar toggle. I think this could make you some money, you know. It could. I mean, I'm no financial advisor, you know that, jewellery makers. I'm not qualified in those departments. URG P68, these are thick. They're not flimsy, they're not tiny. These are one of our biggest sterling silver toggle clasps, and they're at one of the lowest price tags at $6.95. That is lunacy, but it's brilliant lunacy, like Einstein.
Oh, it says 5.3 grams of rose gold plated sterling silver on the bottom of the screen. Wow.
5.3. Do you know what they're giving gram for gram on the blinking high street? And you're $6.95. Brilliant. Get these. Amazing. They have those little. It's one of those. I do surprise myself with my own stupid thickness. Do I know what phones for you, so yeah. I have been in the pound shop and asked how much something is as well. I know. How much is this? This can't be right. Listen, I'm not wired up right. I do blame my mum massively. Oh, she brought me up with manners, and you know what? My gran, you did not sit at a table like that. She'd go behind you and go. You'd be like that. You never ill-mannered in front of the queen of our family. No. You would say hello if you walked into a room. You'd look someone straight in the eye and you'd smile. Because that's the polite thing to do, isn't it, Tom?
It is.
Everyone in agreement? Yes. Yes. Manners. Now, I might bring out a book of manners. Look at this. Because they are important. These are like a pewter, aren't they? Deep grey we're calling these. I think they're like a pewter colour and they're faceted. These are lovely. Do you know what? These would go very nicely with chainmail, actually, wouldn't they?
Yes.
They're kind of medieval.
Yeah, some nice black and silver chainmail. Like, you know,
yes.
Really antiqued back. It'd be gorgeous.
I love these. Look at that. Look at that sparkle. Actually, do you know what? These could be a little bit masculine. I know that sounds crazy, but I actually think these could.
Yeah.
I'd like these sewn into a dress in the collar as well. I think these are very pretty and very metallic, aren't they? HVG C69 is your item code. You get 2 strands for £6.95 or £7. Incredible value. And they're faceted, so they're my faves. So 6mm, they would be brilliant in a bit of soutache, either end of chainmail bracelets or as a little skirting around a chainmail piece. I think it's go quite nicely with, we haven't seen scale mail for ages. What happened to that? Scale mail.
Yeah, we haven't seen it for ages. You're right.
I haven't seen that for a time and a half. Anyway, we'll soon see. £6.95. I like saying. You were good at scale mail, Deb, aren't you?
I did,
all the taparoo piece, didn't you?
Great big
there,
collar, yeah. Is it still there or is it gone?
I think it's upstairs actually.
Oh, right.
When did that butterfly get here? That looks like a Rachel Norris. We got a butterfly. No, we haven't got a message. Says he. They would be lovely with the earlier Smoky bundle or with pyrites. So Downton, darling. Yes, darling. 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 So your beadery was, is it just been invented, this beadery? Has it just been built? Was it previously a dining room or another room or what? I need the gossip, says he. I need to picture this in my head properly. How big is it? Is it a cupboard? Is it a room? What? I'm so nosy, aren't I? I am nosy. Alex says, can I just say I love Jenny Cleary. I love you too, Alex, a bearer of cheese. And I have loved Deb and Jen Comedy. Great show. And I have bought when I wasn't going to. So many great deals. If you could just forward that to all the bosses, that would be wonderful, Alex. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks. When I leave, will it be like Ferris Bueller's Day Off? You know, where they all go with Save Ferris, no? Have you ever seen that? Bear's been his day off. I love it. Have you not seen that, Philip? There's a Rottweiler in it. You should have seen it. Is your Rottweiler scary, Phil? What's it called? One called Harry and one called Ollie. Those aren't really scary names, are they?
Not, no.
I'd call one Ripper and Shredder. They do that to shoes and paper. Are they just like big cuddly bears? Yeah, but I've been chased by a Rottweiler before. I think I'm not responding to that, Philip. He said Martha doesn't count. But I love Martha, so you know, you got beef with Martha, you got beef with me, kid. Now, there ain't no beef. There ain't no beef, is there? Don't make me make beef soup out of you. Now, I'm gonna give you
Beef soup.
There ain't no beef? All right. That always makes me laugh, that expression. Now. Dendrite opal. This is a very popular strand. I love this because it's got all these lovely inclusions and they're really, really interesting. Look at the black inclusions, totally natural. And you get little, I'm trying to look for the opalescence and it is there. Have you ever used dendrite opal?
I have, yeah. I love it because it's just so natural looking.
It has got that, and it reminds you of something in nature as well, doesn't it?
But it reminds me of abstract expressionist paintings. So
Bit of Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, yeah.
Bit of paint splash.
Yeah. So lots of layers of texture in there, and especially with the greys and the blacks and just all the patterns and shapes that you can see in there.
And I'm looking at them now and they really are, you can see like little birds in here almost,
Yeah.
you can see like little crumbs and loads of lovely texture. They look a bit delicious actually, and they're in wheels, which would be wonderful for just a plain stretchy bracelets. It would be great for framing a cab, brilliant for earrings. Loads you can do with these.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Loving the colour as well. Oh, $6.95 jewellery makers. You can't find opal anywhere else for that, can you? Dendrite, I call it dandrite opal. Dendrite opal. Amazing. It's quite gorgeous, that. And actually, I'd rosary link these. You could, and it doesn't matter what colour you use in the wire, does it? Do you know, if you've never used this, and it's October's birth gem, so it's really lucky for anybody who's born in October or Libran at $6.95. You've got a great price tag. I'm into my, I noticed Natalia today has got a new page which I've liked, by the way, which I'm very excited about.
Has she?
Yes, called Angel Lady. Is that what it's called? Go and please click and like Angel Lady on Facebook because it's Natalia's new page and I'm loving it. Elizabeth Jane, she does readings and stuff. If you don't like that sort of thing, then don't click on it. But if you love that sort of thing, click on it. I love it. Terry, you've got yours. Vicky and Jen, Rosalind, Jewellery Maker in Essex, Bertha in Colorado. Hi! Terry's in New Mexico. Terry with an I. It could be a girl or a boy. Not sure. My auntie Terry lives in New York and she's a girl. What would there be in my auntie?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would follow.
That would, well, yeah. I mean, well, who knows actually
Usually,
in this day and age?
Yeah.
We should never assume anything.
No, that's true.
Like the boy in the dress. Did you watch that, Fleur? Fleur watched it. I was cheering. I loved it. Did you?
Brilliant.
Brilliant, the boy in the dress. I can't believe none of you saw it. No, none of these sorry lot saw it. You have to go. You'll love it, to Bruges.
I'll watch it on
You will.
iPlayer
You
or
will.
Yeah.
Loved it. $6.95. There was something telly for a long time. Boy in the dress, I'm telling you again. I loved it. Made me want to celebrate life. Yeah, and if you've got kids who sometimes don't feel like they fit in, you need them to watch it. Brilliant. $6.95, loads of you there. I'm right on my moral high horse today, aren't I? I'm really, really bad for it. Sorry, everybody. at $6.95. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. QSRU16 is your item code. Karen, Christy, Bertha, Terry, Vicky and Jan, Rosalind, you've got to check your baskets out. Hi Mark, you've got yours. Now, oh, I love this. It's really romantic and I don't know why. It reminds me of romantic. It's a painter. It might be a bit Monet, I'm not sure.
Oh, yes.
Do you think it's Monet?
Yeah, it is. It's the Water Lilies painting by Monet. Yeah.
A very Monet strand, darling.
It is. How cultured are we?
We are frightfully cultured. Yeah. Look at these. Don't show your kids what Watership Down, that's what. Bridge to Terabithia. Oh no, Watership Down, that's the worst film I've ever seen. That will stay with you. No one wants to picture Bigwig.
I've not seen that.
Don't watch it. It will give you nightmares for the rest of your life.
Oh, I scare easily.
Oh,
So, yeah, and yeah.
No, you can't watch it. Never let a child watch it, for goodness sake. Horrible film. Oh, cartoon rabbits with scars on their faces. Horrible. That's like the nightmares I actually do have. Big wig. Oh, I don't know who okayed that film. And yeah, kids will love that. No, they won't. They'll hate it.
Yeah, what's it rated? Is it PG or something?
Something ridiculous. They need to re-rate that because that's still with me now, that film. That's buried deep, dark place in my soul. Only comes out when I'm self-torturing. Now, VHG. You know when you feel really bad and you think, how can I make myself feel even worse? I know, I'll think about Watership Down. At $9.95. Think about this for your Monets. Very potpourri, darling, as well.
Yes.
Pressed flowers.
It is really floral, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I'm a big fan of this Ruby Zoisite. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And Ruby Zoisite used to come to us only in those really, really dark colours. Well, this I prefer, actually.
Yeah. And it's that gorgeous, puffy queen shape again.
Sit really beautifully against the skin,
wouldn't that work amazingly well with that turquoise?
Oh, yes. The reconstitution.
Yeah.
Oui?
Yeah.
I have not got it.
Can't remember when that was.
It will also work rather nicely with Vicky Fields Amber.
Ooh.
Coming up at 8 o'clock with a luscious... Why did you just scream Poland in my ear? Yes, it's Polish. I said that earlier. Poland! You said that really bribing yourself. Poland! Poland! It's like, what? It's from Poland. Thank you, it's Polish amber. Proper Polish amber. Not Poland. Poland, darling. Poland. $9.95. VHG P03. Shall we slip in another one, Philip? Yeah, why not? Number 3. What? No, I haven't got. Oh yeah, this is lovely. I've got a pony if you want it for free, Fleur. She's got too many. Does anyone want a free pony? I've got one that's no, it's really whizzy, but it's small, and now it's been a companion for ages, so it'd be a fine on a lead rein. She was a BSJA pony, but she's a retired now. But you can put kids on her. Anyone want it? But I don't want to sell her because we love her. Now, put the word out for me. Look at this strand. Petrotourmaline, really, really beautiful. It's African petrotourmaline, and you have got a gemstone here that is said to protect you from ill fortune and strengthen love and friendship.
That would work with the amber.
Yes, it would work with the amber.
That's from Poland.
The Polish, the Polish amber.
Yep.
The Polish amber.
That's gorgeous. Together, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
I do like that.
Spicy, delicious.
Yeah.
Cinnamony. ZAS F32. We've only literally got 1 minute to give this to you. Oh, 2.5 actually. £6.95 for tourmaline, and these little nuggets, and it's got such a great colour. Now, we challenged Deborah in more than one way today. So we shall go and trot over there. We shall. Now, Fleur, you're going racing on New Year's Day, aren't you, love? You're not now. Sore subject?
No, I'm going on...
Oh, Gold Cup. Right, fine. I'm telling the boys they got to go. And Danny, you need to go with them as well. He's gone. No. He's gone, he's gone. Oh, you had the old Joanna's, didn't you?
I did.
I
didn't
love
make a piano.
this. That's brilliant. Actually, this could be masculine or feminine, couldn't it?
It could, yeah. I thought, I've got one masculine piece and then one
That's lovely,
feminine
Deb. Did you glue it?
I did, yeah. So just glued it in.
So you got the piano keys and you got the little rounds. You haven't used the little rounds.
I
but you have
haven't used the little rounds. I didn't get to them at all.
These are like little batons.
They are. They're little cricket bats.
They're little cricket bat earrings. Yes, yes. LBW. It's the only thing I can think of that is something to do with cricket. Oh, I love these. That's brilliant. And you know what? Very versatile. Versatile.
They are. They're really nice.
They're great. Them. ZKGC95 is for your monochrome delight, which is your black onyx slabs, and 10 carats of 2mm white quartzites. Now, this is our last show before it's 2015.
Yes, I'm not back till next year.
Yeah, I'm not either.
No.
And then, you know, different things are happening.
Yeah.
So this is our last show of 2000. It's been an emotional time. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, and we're ready to see the back of 2014 and welcome in the new opportunities of 2015. And with that in mind, I wish each and every one of you a very happy new year. I hope you have a lovely day, night, whatever you're doing. I'm just going to go to bed after a full day.
Me
I
too.
think. Yeah. Then we've got the gorgeous Vicky Field coming up for you, who will, in fact, in 2015, be gracing our screens much more often. Please welcome her with open arms, because she is a lovely person, quite funny and quite batty, which is what we love in a person. Thanks so much to Bruges. Now we're going to hand you over to Vicky and that lovely Fleur, where I'm sure you're going to learn more and get loads of bargains to boot. So we will see you in New Year. We'll see you next year. See you next year.
Download the Jewellery Maker app today. You can watch our Jewellery Maker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimise the video or switch to use as a companion app. Jewellery Maker app today and boost your viewing experience.
JewelleryMaker is part of the Genuine Gemstone Company for a reason. If we're going to offer you gemstones, then they have to be genuine. But the only way we can guarantee that is by getting a lab test. This guarantees that you're going to get genuine gemstones, and that's exactly what you deserve.
Begin by threading a bead onto an eye pin. Cut the eye pin off within 1 centimetre from the bead using your cutters. Using your flat nose pliers, bend the eye pin away from you at 90 degrees to the bead. Using your round nose pliers, make a simple loop by bending the eye pin over in a circular motion back towards your bead. Repeat the above steps with another bead of your choice. Once you have done this, open the eye pin loop and attach it to the first bead you made. Repeat these steps until you have a gemstone chain.